Yo, what's good, everyone? You know what? I just realized that that intro is actually got like a super old concept logo on there. It's not even got my actual logo on there. But yeah, what's good, everyone, man? What's good, Cinema Guru? Um, what's good, Leo? As you can see, I'm here with Animage in the flesh. We've got Leo here with us as well. Um, hope everyone's good. Obviously, everyone, people are still streaming in because we've only just started. Um, yeah, sorry for the delay, guys. I've been trying to get the images for the chapter, and then I can pull them up on here. But for some reason, it's been a myth to actually download the images. Not sure why. It's been a complete myth. I am trying to do it right now as we speak. So if I have a breakthrough, you'll see the images up. If not, yeah, it's a long day. Um, but yeah, how are you guys doing? Animage, what's good, man?
What's up, man? I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, you got the fade, and so you
Uh,
had to show off in it. Yeah, man. Leo, what's good, man? What's good? OP, what's good, man? OP said
OPC.
sadly can't join today. All right, no worries, my bro. No worries. Uh, Dwayne, what's good, man? How you been? Uh, Emerald, Emerald says he'll be on soon. Good to hear. Good to hear.
No, get him out.
Yo, wasn't ready to see Animage. Yeah, yeah. We got Animage in the building. Serena Glazer. Oh my days. Serena Glazer won.
No, okay, I'm
Oh
getting
man.
both of them.
no, 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 no,
No,
no,
No,
no.
no,
Little
don't
bit
do
fun,
no,
little
it,
bit fun,
man.
little bit
we're
fun.
not
Don't do
doing
it.
it. No,
Relax, bro.
no, we're not doing it today.
Relax, bro. Relax. But yeah,
No.
oh man, no Serena today. Oh well, she late. Come maybe later. Yeah, maybe later, man. She tends to come in later. Uh, yeah, Serena Glaze is here, man. We need to see Leo now.
Yeah, Leo.
Yeah, Leo, get your camera out, man. Get your camera out. Um, but yeah, now glad to see everyone's doing well. Ooh, wait, I might have figured something out. No, maybe not.
There's
Maybe not.
a there's a pirated website that has the links
Oh,
if you want to use that.
actually, I think I have figured it out. I just got to do it for the rest of the 16 images on this chapter. A lot of images this chapter, man. A lot of pages, which is good. It's good. But yeah, I've managed to do one, so hopefully I can do the rest also. Um, but yeah, for now we'll just get through some of your comments. Whilst I try to blag my way through this. Uh, what it says get rid of Leo mod roll. He overuses his power. Leo, you need to relax, or the mod is off. The mod is off, gone.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. All
Right.
right. Yeah, bothered.
Hugo's training the Demon King like little bro. Yeah, man. Hugo's doing his thing. To be fair, right? I can't lie, guys. So far, Hugo just doesn't scream new gen to me. He just doesn't scream new gen to me. Like I don't I don't have those ratings on him right now. I don't. He doesn't wow me at all. At this point. But yeah, he's there's more to come from him. Obviously, he's gonna do more. Um, Hugo so tall. Is Hugo tall or is Isagi short? That's the question. Is he
Saga
Hugo?
is short, bro.
Yeah,
He's,
yeah. Well, that's the question. Is Hugo short? Is Hugo tall, or is it just Isagi short?
Sagi's 5'9", bro. He's not part of that master race.
Yeah,
It's short.
not part of the master race. Yeah, man. But oh no, I got rid of a page. Yeah, I'm just guys. I'm just downloading. the pages right now because what I'm gonna do, I'll put it on here so it should be easier to see. Hopefully, for us. Um, and I think I figured out the best way to do it as well. Because imagine for some reason they made it so hard to grab these images from the website, which is fair enough. So Emerald says body ain't built like a striker. Yeah, I mean there's different strikers, man. Isagi's built like a Sergio Aguero, you know, short, diminutive, but powerful. So I mean he's not got power yet, but I'm sure at some point he's gonna bulk up a little bit. Um, I hate Hugo and Layden right now. Why do you hate Layden for?
What did Lady do? What?
What did Layden even do
What
to
did Lady
anyone?
do?
Well, he caught up to Chigri one time.
Serena's good. You have to remember that's Chigiri's good.
Yeah, yeah, but he caught up to Chigri one time, and now we hating on him. Nah, man.
Chigiri is trash. You hear me, Serena Glazer? He is buns.
Oh, I hear it. Yeah, okay. So Serena Glazer's Chigiri stand. I get it. I get it. So you mans are hating on Layden because he caught up to Chigiri.
Laid in the goat, bro. You gotta respect his name.
I start liking him to be honest. Liking who? Layden? We talk about Layden. Uh
Laden with no name.
Isagi's still that guy. Yeah, I mean the author wasn't gonna let him down for too long, innit? You
Sagi, midfielder, Yoichi. It's confirmed.
see,
This.
and this is one thing I want to talk about today, the whole midfielder thing. I've got some thoughts. I've got some thought. Uh there goes Isagi, still that guy. Yep. Um both stopping Chigiri's play. Okay. Fair, 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 fair. Uh, the game just started, and his one assist give him some time to show more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear that he's got the assist, but that's the pass that Kuso does on a regular, isn't it? If Onazi and the rest of the guys were locked in, Kuso would have had a couple of assists as well. You know, it's something we've seen from Kuso. But listen, it's just me hating, right? I'm just a hater. That's all it is. Don't take it too personally. Um, but yeah, I just want to see a little bit more from my man. Um, I want to see a little bit more because it's just not screaming. It's not screaming. Aura. It's not screaming. New Gen 11 aura like that. You see when you look at Loki. Yeah, you like yeah, he's dangerous. He's dangerous. When you look at Sai, you're like yeah, dangerous, dangerous. Kaiser, not so much, but yeah, but when it comes to my man, Ugo, I've still yet to get that. Yeah, he's dangerous. He's dangerous, which he might never get because he's one of two new gens in one team. So how big of a threat can you really make him at this point? You know. Um, but yeah, nah, he's still got to do more for me. Uh, yes, see, was good, man. First stream was good, was good. Uh, Leo says this chapter was funny. An NPC being same speed as Chigiri, Ugo calling Isagi a midfielder, and Isagi answering it is a pass to Raid. Facts, facts. I don't know what Isagi's trying to do, but hey, he did say he's well aware of his midfield prowess. And like I said, I've got some thoughts on that. So once we've got through the chapter, um, you know, we can we can discuss all that. Just gotta get the images up. Short and can't dribble. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not looking good for bro. It's really not looking good for bro. But he can finish. He's a finisher though. He's a finisher. You put him in front of that goal. Give him a shot. It's 9 out of 10. It's in. I've never seen. Have we ever seen Isagi shot missed? Apart from like at the beginning training, first selection, second selection, and that. Have we ever seen one of Isagi shot actually just like get saved by the goalkeeper?
I don't think we have.
Yeah, I can't remember any of Isagi shots actually getting saved by a goalkeeper. Apart from like second selection. I mean, like in game 11 aside. Um, unless it slipped my mind, but I really can't remember. So someone in the comment, if you guys remember, let me know. Um, yeah, facts. That's literally what he is. He's a false nine. In truth, in truth, Isagi is the perfect 10. He's the perfect 10 because traditionally tens were meant to be the creative spark of the team, but they're also known as second strikers. So the 10 plays just off a striker, and he's also a striker, but at the same time the creator. So that was the traditional role of a 10, and Isagi's a traditional 10. Um, but obviously he wants to wear the 11 and wants to be a striker. He's just a little bit of a backwards guy in it. Um, he's just a little bit of a backwards guy. He's got his own thought processes. But if he was to have a perfect if he was to put him in the perfect role, he is the 10. Nowadays, false nine is a little bit different because false nine is he would be perfect as a false nine because it means that he will drop in deep, play with the midfield, let the runners go beyond him and stuff like that. But he would have been the perfect 10. Almost done here. Let's see. He's better than your boy Nagi. Who's that? Uh, my goat Camus got Bachira on lock. Hey, to be fair, Camus did his thing. I can't lie, Camus did his thing. He was good. He was good. He stopped Bachira from advancing, kept up with him every step of the way. So yeah, Camus, yeah, Camus did his thing still. He did his thing. Um, the where he at playing Kumbaya with Kira and Bums. Who's this?
Kumbaya. All right, bro. Why
Kumbaya.
come back and
Who
hear that shit?
who they talking about? Oh,
Nagi.
Nagi.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
that
nah,
Nagi? uh, Cam Sagi, Mid Sagi, Fraud Sagi,
It's
Bomb
confirmed.
Sagi, Plot Sagi,
McDonald. Oh my.
McDonald Sagi. Bro, chill with that, Stu. Chill with that. Isagi's the GOAT. Um, Dada Silver Jr. caught Chigri. Fair, fair. That guy does look hella big though to be that fast. Imagine that such a big guy running at you at Chigri pace. Crazy. Uh, he mid like Lorenzo.
We ain't gonna shit talk my goat, man. Lorenzo ain't mad.
I kind of agree.
Lorenzo ain't mad.
I kind of agree though. I
He,
kind of agree. Like I can't lie. I'm with it. I'm with it.
he had Kaiser on lock. The only reason Kaiser scored is because he stopped man marking him.
Ugo tough to be honest. We yet to see. We yet to see. Yeah, he got the assist. He got the assist. Hold tight, Ugo, for the assist. But yeah, apart from that, assist, interception. He stopped Isagi, which is good. great tackle on Isagi, but it's not something that no one's ever done before, you know. And that was one of my complaints last week, is that I've seen Isagi in that position too many times, and I've seen him choke too many times. So like the players that are able to do that to Isagi, you're one of many in it. You're one of many. Um, Ugo might be bottom two new gen end of season.
Mm.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad because hear me out. Hear me out. If you consider Loki one of the top new gens, right? And there's two new gens on France's team, plus a potential new gen in Charles. I just can't scale. I don't think Ugo can scale or Charles can scale that highly in those circumstances. Because imagine now Ugo is one of the top new gens, and then you got Charles as well. It's a little bit overkill, don't you think? It's a bit of overkill. So I think we got yeah. I mean, I would agree. I would agree in this sense. Um, what's this? I'm an Isagi hater though. Even though I want him to improve his dribbling and be better strike. Fair enough. Fair enough. There's no there's no you know correct how can I say, like everyone has their preferences in it, so you're allowed your preferences. There's no issues with that. Hold on, guys. Let give me a second. I'm just getting all these images now. Uh, just gotta download these images now. Oh, they're out of order, man. Nothing's going right now. Um, how should I do this? How should I do this? Because I want all of them downloaded. Let's see if I can do it like this. Just bear with me, guys. It's a little bit scuffed. I tried to sort this out, all this out before. That's why I was a little bit late, but it just wouldn't let me. Let's put that in pictures. Pictures. Shall I make a new folder?
I was making sure.
What? What happened?
They said help you out. You don't understand technology.
Nah, bro, don't do me like that. I know what I'm doing. It's just takes time, and it takes time. Um, right, it won't let me do all of them at the same time, so I'm gonna have to do it individually, which is gonna be long. It's gonna be long. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah. What else have we got? Isagi just needs to copy Kaiser. Kaiser barely dribbles. Isagi just needs a physique buff, and he golden. I agree, and you'd actually think that Isagi would have done all that by now. Because how long has he known that he needs to get better at he needs to improve his physique? I'm pretty sure he wasn't there one point where he wanted to do that. Or am I tripping? No, yeah, no. That was when he went to Kunigami, and he said he wanted to train like Kunigami, but Kunigami said nah, that's pointless because he'll ruin his specs. But yeah, he needs to work on that physique, but he also needs to work on his dribbling. Because there's space for him to improve that. There's actual space for him to improve that. I just don't know why it's taking this long for him to do that. On top of that, remember chapter one. The first thing we see is Isagi dribbling, bro. We see Isagi doing step overs, faking out his man, getting past his man, getting clean through. What happened to that guy? What happened to that guy? That guy needs to come back. Um, but yeah. What else we got? Uh, yeah, he's based off people in Zagi. He isn't really known for dribbling. Yeah, he's not known for dribbling. He can still do a little bit though. But I hear that he wasn't known for dribbling. Isagi's a Rumendeute like Muller. Yeah, facts. Space Invader. I mean, you've got to be intelligent to play that role, and he is intelligent. Realistically, Isagi is Thomas Muller at best. Yeah, I agree. But let's be honest, like Muller still had some tech. He still had technical ability, um, which Isagi can still develop on. There's nothing wrong with like you see in which game was it? I could be wrong. This is either Uber's game or PXG game where Isagi was dribbling with the ball at some point. Wait, so Isagi he did a dribble against Chigiri in the Manchan game.
I'll be right back. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
He did a he did a dribble against Chigiri in the Manchan game. He did a dribble against no not against Nagi. It wasn't a dribble. He passed it, didn't he? He also did a dribble in I think it was the Ubers game or the which game did Yukimiya score in?
The
Was that Manshine? It was Manshine
Manshine,
in it.
Manshine, yeah.
So in the game after that, yeah. So the Ubers game, Isagi did a dribble where he dribbled past the guy and got and because Yukimiya was gonna come and try and steal the ball off him, Yukimiya ended up bumping into the defender. So he can do intelligent dribbles. Obviously he's not flashy. He's not a flashy dribbler. But he's got the mind. He's got the what do you call it? The chops in his head. So I just want to see a little bit more of that. I want him to do a little bit more of that, and I think he'll be nice with it. If the author can add a bit of that in his play style, I think he'll be nice with it. But at the moment, it just looks like if ever Isagi needs any dribbling done, he's just gonna pass it to Rin or Bachira, um, which is obviously that limits him as a striker. But again, you don't want him to be like overpowered, anyways. Nico, Gagamaru, Rayo, etc. all know their position, unlike Kamsagi. What do you think, Adam Age? Do you think Isagi should just resign to the fact that he's a midfielder?
No, I think Asagi is going to become a striker, man. It's been the author has been pushing that. He's just trying to. I don't know what he's doing with the Cap Sagi allegations. I thought we were done with that. I thought he left that in 2025, low key.
Do you know what I think? I think the author he's projecting on Isagi. I I have a feeling like the author always wanted to be a striker, but always got told like, yeah, nah, mate, you're not suited for that role. And he's projecting, and he wants Isagi to overcome, the the role that he was given at birth, you know, because the Isagi's whole mindset, even the way his mindset, his skill set, the way his mind works, the plays, all that stuff, they're all best suited for a midfielder, not a striker. All of that. is suited for the perfect midfielder. And once we get through the chapter, I'm gonna I'm gonna have like I'm gonna speak on the whole midfielder role, the whole midfielder role thing a little bit more. Because I've got some thoughts. The 10 is known as the en en
And got
yeah?
Shay.
Ganche, which means hook. It links midfield and attack, or tre what? Tre tre trequartista. Trequartista, meaning a person who operates in the third quarter of the pitch. Trequartista. Am I saying that right? Yeah,
I have no clue.
a person that operates. Yeah. Facts. The 10 does link the midfield with the attack. And that's literally a description of Isagi. That's literally like his best role would be the 10, but he's not interested in being the 10 for some reason. Whereas traditionally, right, when you think of a football team, yes, the striker is the main man, the goal getter, the the poster guy. But the 10 is also tends to be the superstar of the team. The number 10. Do you know how what sports would have this? Like the ace of the team. The ace of the team, normally it tends to be the number 10. He's the superstar. Um and the striker, he's the money getter, the cash money. Um but Isagi, like I said, his mind is very well geared for playmaking. On top of that, when you think of his task, when he got his a task from Ego before the World Cup started, it was all tapes of game changing moments and things like that, and all that for me screamed out midfielder, screamed out number 10, screamed out playmaker. It didn't really scream finisher to me. It didn't really scream finisher. But I will have to admit though, I think Isagi's a bagsman. I think he's a finisher. He's good at finishing his chances. Uh, Isagi can be Pablo Aymar, but with worse dribbling. Aymar is Messi's favorite player. Oh, okay. I've never actually heard of Aymar, so I'll have to look up my man. Uh, oh, what do you think about the Africa Cup of Nation finals, bro? It was mad. It was mad. Anyways, I don't know if you saw anything from the finals, right?
I have not.
But bro, there was some controversy, like some crazy controversy. So Senegal ended up winning, right, over Morocco. Morocco was the host nation. Senegal scored their goal. Then I think they scored another one, but it was ruled out for some nonsense. Like it shouldn't have been ruled out. It was ruled out for nonsense, right? And then towards the last minute of the game, Morocco got a controversial penalty. 50-50. Like, if they don't give it as a penalty, it's not a penalty. Um, so they got the penalty, and Senegal, the Senegalese team went mad. Everyone was angry, so they walked off the pitch. They didn't want to complete the game. They walked off the pitch. So they was off for a couple of minutes, 10 minutes, and then they came back on to continue the game, and the game continued with a penalty kick. Now the player that came that took the penalty kick, good player, Brahim Diaz, plays for Real Madrid. Um, and he finished. I think he finished the top goal scorer of the tournament. Arsenal are looking at him, so he might be at Arsenal soon. But he took a Panenka penalty. Do you know what Panenka
Mhm. Yeah, I know that.
penalty is? Yeah, the one where you try to chip the goalkeeper. If it comes off, it looks sick. If it don't come off, it looks stupid as hell. So unfortunately, it didn't come off. It looked stupid as hell. Yeah, so he messed up. Senegal go on to win the game. They go on to win the game. But whilst the game was playing as well, there was some stuff going on with the towel for the Senegalese goalkeeper. So like sometimes goalkeepers like to have a towel next to them so that they can dry off their gloves in case it gets too slippy. Because I think it was raining at the time, not sure. But if the gloves get too slippy, they like a towel to dry off their gloves in it. Now, for some reason, the Moroccan ball boys didn't want the Senegalese goalkeeper to have a towel, so they kept trying to jack it off him. Now, the second goalkeeper for Senegal, he had to now protect the towel. So he had hold of the towel and he was near the goal line. And whenever the other goalkeeper Mendy wanted to dry off his gloves, he'd pass him the towel. But now he's getting attacked and he's getting wrestled by all the Moroccan ball boys to try and get this towel off him. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like the whole thing was mad, but yeah, hold tight. Senegal, shout out to them. They ended up winning. Unlucky Morocco, but Morocco have won it before, so yeah, man. I mean, Senegal's won it before as well, but yeah, it's Senegal's turn, and I'm happy for them. Uh, Camus, Layden, and Bats all doing good. Yeah, man. They're doing their thing. I really like Camus. I really like Camus. I think he's sick. Uh, what's this one now? Plot Sagi, Mid Sagi, Cam Sagi,
Oh
Loki
yeah, fine.
in 5. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, I'll save that actually. I'll save that question. Afcon cinema. What's Afcon? Afcon is abbreviation. Just it's the African Cup of Nations, or CAF. But it's just a tournament. It's basically like a Euros. Do you know how Euros are played between European teams,
Hmm.
national tournament? It's basically the African equivalent of that. So it's played all the African teams, national teams play against each other. Um, so it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Uh, Danny Lowe says NPCs aren't NPCs anymore. Peak Manning. Uh, we can accept we can accept competent players. We can expect competent players to actually for actual competent teams. Yeah. I mean, that's how it should be. That's why it should. In fact, that's why I'm super intrigued to see how how England end up doing. Because if you think about it, England must have done decently against against France, which means that they must be a decent team as well. But the way this game is going so far, you know, I'm not too sure that Japan actually get a beating like that. I'm not convinced anymore that
I
Japan
don't
get beaten.
know. We will have to see, man.
Yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say, but yeah, it's just something about it. Like I don't know if Japan get a beating like that no more. Because obviously they're doing decently. They're doing decently. They're not decently, but because it's just a start. But I expected once Isagi lost that ball, I expected boom, France straight back in it. France attack again, which could still happen, obviously, but less likely when Rin's on the ball. Um, so I just didn't expect Blue Lock to win it back so quickly. So that's a positive. But for me, it just tells me that it could be a lot tighter of a game, and it could be longer of a game than I thought it'd be. Um, Rather than the blowout that I think we all kind of predicted.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll see how it ends up going. Almost done with these. Almost done with all these images. Watching Afcon. Oh wait, sorry. Watching Afcon made me jealous because why does Blue Lock have less on-field drama than in real life? Kaneshiro give us a player like Sterling who's going to be a shameless flopper or a Ramos. Facts. Ooh.
I mean, that was Monk. Monk was the same as
Oh
Flopper.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, he was. Yeah, he was little diving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's true. But Ramos would be nice.
Yeah.
A inglorious bastard. Someone that's willing to grab your hair, willing to break your legs, all for the love of the game. Yeah, we need a Ramos. To be fair, we need a Ramos. I'm sure we're gonna get one at some point as well. Uh, that kind of character. Maybe he's at England. Maybe he's at England. But yeah, that'll be interesting. But yeah, no, it seems NPCs are doing a little bit more in this tournament, which you would expect. You would expect that Suki's here.
He's
Uh,
back.
you'd expect the NPCs to do a little bit more. Suki, like wipe your camera or something, man. That shit hella foggy, man.
It's the sun outside here. Always be doing that to me.
Yeah, yeah, but wipe it because the glare's on the lens and that.
I don't have any. I don't have any tissues right now.
uh, Serena Glazer. It was Senegal that won.
This woman
Senegal.
again.
Bro, we got PTSD because of Serena Glazer.
uh,
Okay.
yeah, Dwayne Dennis says, but don't forget Don Lorenzo started off late in football. It's impressive where he's reached so far. Yeah, facts. That is a fact. Um, that is a fact. So it's not really that big of a knock on him when I say that I do think he is probably the bottom of new gen. It's not that big of a knock on him because, like you said, he's brand new to it. That and that's the same reason why I do think that Kaiser's later in is earlier in his development compared to some of the others. And why I put him towards the bottom as well of new gen. Um, but it's not a slight on them. It's not a bad thing. It's actually great that they can be where they are despite the short amount of times the short amount of experience that they have. Same thing for goes for Nagi as well. But obviously Nagi didn't actually make it into the team yet. Although we know that he most likely will make it through. But yeah, he didn't make it through the conventional ways like most of the other. Oh, Suki's got the screen. Ah, right. You saved me. You saved me. But now I've
I
downloaded half the images. I've downloaded like half the
just want
images.
to download half images, bro. What were you doing?
Ah,
This
bro. I had to do it one by one. I had to do it one by one. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do like
49
more than one.
minutes to do one by one. There's a song like that.
Bro, get off my case, man. It's
Anime channel.
you.
He's using a phone, so it was cooked, huh?
Anyways, now you saved me. Anyways, we're gonna get through it now. We're gonna get through it. Let me see if there's any relevant chats first, and then
I only got an hour before I leave, so y'all make it worth it.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. England at least confirmed has 6 relevant players because of the Premier League Big Six. Man City already confirmed is Agi. Okay, yeah, maybe. I mean,
Maybe
I don't know about confirmed. We're gonna have to wait to confirm that, but most likely, I agree with that. Size number one Glazer in the building. Yeah, he's right here. 4-1 is my prediction at the end of the game. I think Blue Lock get more than one, to be fair. But yeah, we're going to get right into the chapter, get into it. It'll be I'll just read through it so that we can get through it quickly, and then we'll do the discussion. We'll do the discussion. So yeah, Blue Lock chapter 332, suitable destiny theory. Um, and so we see from last chapter, Hugo takes the ball off Isagi, and as he's running off, he says, "Say, do you believe in destiny? I'll enlighten you. There's nothing fantastical or spiritual." You know, one thing I did notice about this Hugo guy, he
he's
loves
a
a
lot of
natter.
favorite character.
He loves a natter. He loves to chat.
Mm-hmm.
Guy loves talking. A little bit too much. A little bit too
Yeah,
much for
he's
my liking.
saggy. I think it's not too much.
Nah, he's a little bit too much for me. It's a little bit too much. He guy be talking. He's a
Mhm.
yapper, yapper, yap, yap. He's a yapper, but
The
yeah.
thought of
So
destiny.
yeah. Hugo sends a ball forward, and he says about the logic of destiny. Um, sorry, 1 second. Let me get this up. Yeah, about the logic of destiny. And then as the ball's going forward, the commentator says, "Just look at that Francis Hugo has blasted it right to the front line. It's a counter pass. The ball goes right past Rin, goes right past Karasu, and Karasu's like, damn, it's going to Loki." As we see the ball's headed to Loki, and then we see some footprints, says, "This is the spot." Boom! My man Nico. Nico! Boy, genius. Jumps in right in time to intercept the ball. He says, "Right, wunderkind. When when is when it was stolen from Isagi, this was the most dangerous spot."
Oh, they
Yeah.
starting to
Oh,
lock in with Metavision now. Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Facts, facts.
Well, well.
Looks like the return of Metavision. Metavision is back. We can confirm through our intercoms. Um, the boys didn't lose it. They just chose not to use it against Nigeria, which Kaneshiro, I cannot forgive you for that. But Nico says when it was stolen from Isagi, this was the most dangerous spot. And then Loki's kind of surprised. He says, "Well, well." And then Isagi shouts, "Nice, Nico." Hugo's like, "Not bad." So yeah, Nico impressing again. Hopefully, he has more contributions later on in the game because remember last time he had a nice moment against Kuso, and then he kind of disappeared. He just stopped playing after that. But Nico sends it forward. He says, "Just need to clear it." When an when an opponent when an opponent has a way of keeping Isagi from shooting, and then we see our man Ego on the bench. Blue Lock can change attack patterns. As he sends the ball forward, it goes past Charles and Rayo. When our calculated team design has been seen through, we'll sting them with an unpredictable solo skill. And then Batcher is the one that actually picks up the ball. And he starts to dribble past Bats, pierce their defense hornets, son. As we see Batcher do a little roulette, it looks like past bats. And he says on it. Then we get my man, Camus.
Camus!
Camus jumping in. Camus look like he's about to go Super Saiyan. But yeah, Camus jumps in. He says, "There you are, number 8." Says, "Just try me, little Zephyr." And then Battery says, "Time to sting." This Camus design is fire, by the way. I love
I
this.
know.
I think he looks sick. So Battery tries to use his skills to get past Camus, but Camus is with him every step of the way. Um, and he manages to stop him, and Battery sees it. He's like, he matched my dribble tempo and altered his pace to follow. This is crazy. Oh no, he said, this is clearly a guy who studied my style. So he could cover me specifically. Yeah. And Camus is still keeping up with him all this time. So my man's on it. I actually rate this Camus cameo here. I think he's sick. And then Camus says, too predictable, little Zephyr. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but yeah, keep saying it. And Batra says, shut up already, windbag. In that case,
It means softy or
oh,
gentle.
Zephyr.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. In what language is that?
No, it's English.
Is it?
Yeah.
I never heard that one still.
He's just calling Batua's style soft because he can keep up with it.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. So yeah, he passes it on. He says, in that case, you're up, Chigirin. And then Chigiri receives the ball. He says, on it. All right. I'll use my speed to break through. No,
Yeah.
Chigiri. Why not this time why don't you use your, I don't know, passing skills to break through? We know you're gonna use your speed. We know that's what you're gonna use. Like, it's not news to us. But yeah, he says, I'll use my speed to break through. And then we see some footprints in the sand. I mean in the grass.
In the sand. Oh, okay.
Jerry, you relax, bro. We see some footprints in the grass.
What was I
What
doing?
was that? What
Yo,
was
that sound like an animatronic jump scare.
that? All right, cool. Let me get through this. We see some footprints in the grass. It says, "Yeah, sure." And then we see Layden catch up to Isagi, and he says, "Ain't gonna
Figure,
happen.
brother.
No
Figure,
way."
not Isagi. I
What?
damn.
Wait, what'd you
You
say?
said you said
That's
Isagi and
okay.
Chigri. Oh
Oh,
my
my bad, my
day.
bad, my bad. Chigri. Caught up
You
to
just don't
Chigri.
place Chigri in here, bro.
Yeah, my bad. He caught up to Chigri, and Layden says, "Ain't gonna happen. No way. No freaking way." Um, and Chigri is like, "What? How is he so fast?" And then Layden
He's
says,
their winger, by the way. Jesus Christ.
"What'd you say?"
That's their left winger, not even their defender, bro. They're sending their attackers to go stop
No,
Chigri.
but it makes sense because
That's his matchup
Chigri is a
because he
fullback.
cooked. Yeah, he
Think,
cooked Chigri in the first chapter of the match.
yeah. Think about it. Chigri is a fullback, which means that naturally the one closest to him will be the winger, the winger
Yeah,
of the opposition team. So Layden's tasked with stopping Chigri. Makes sense. Makes sense.
actually, yeah.
And then he says, "Mind if I join you?" And then even Isagi's like, "He's fast enough to cover Chigri during a solo sprint. The same happened to me and Bachura." Says, all the all the tricks up our sleeve have been logically predicted and dealt with by France. And then we
Like Joseph.
see
That's fucking cold,
that
bro.
that's a CCTV, right? Looks like
That's like a
CCTV.
CCTV France Metavision spawn on them.
Yeah,
Metavision. Bro.
it's like a technological version of Isagi's eye thing.
But if you look at it, it's like a camera recorder. Like they
Yeah, yeah,
Harrison.
like CCTV. Yeah. And then
Oh, okay.
it's
I'm
got
not
like,
old. I don't know what CCTV means, bro. If I'm being honest,
No, you
I'm not.
don't.
I'm not
yeah,
in the dinosaur business, bro. CCTV.
Yeah,
CC.
CCTV is what do you guys call it in America?
It's
We call it the
central
same thing.
or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
How do you not know what CCTV is?
I just don't know the abbreviation, man.
It's closed circuit television.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. See, young gents, help me out here. My gosh,
No, 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 no. So what do you know it as then, Suki?
Central TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's CCTV. Like, come on.
Yeah, I see. I say Central's TV, so in my mind it's CTV. Then you put the first C. I'm like, wait, wait, what the heck? Anyway, let's move fast. We gotta move. We gotta move.
Because
anyways, any anyways, Isagi says in every aspect they've got the upper hand, and then yeah,
Oh,
Hugo comes and taps him in the back, bro. That's scary. That man just comes and taps him in the back casually. He says, "Destiny comes down to your suitability." It says,
damn,
"Physique, personality, talent. These things determine your basic abilities the moment you're born into this world." And then he says, in other words, from the moment they're born, people aren't equal, but each being has a suitable way of life. Horses can run fast, birds can fly. I love how he says horses can run fast. We see Chigri and bats. No, no, sorry, no, not bats.
very.
Uh,
gotcha.
Laden. Then we see he says birds can fly, and we see Batra, and then he says creatures need to live in accordance with nature. Only only humans are unnatural. They chase after unattainable dreams and create pointless conflict and despair. Uh, Inflate their egos far past reality. Someone without aptitude can never defeat someone who has it. So Isagi tries to get away from Ugo, and Ugo carries on with that doesn't mean don't dream. It means don't dream beyond yourself. Then we see a lion jumping off a cliff. If you saw a lion trying to fly, anyone would think it was foolish. It's better just live naturally. If everyone were to live in accordance with their suitability, the whole world will be happier and more efficient. It just means to follow your destiny at the cellular level. I butchered that word so badly. At,
Cellular,
at the
cellular
cellular, ugh,
level.
at the cellular
Cellular.
level. I can't
I'll
say
say it
it.
for you. I'll say it for you.
Yeah, go on.
Cellular level. Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
cellular level. Yeah, cool. What Leo said. It says, "This is my philosophy: suitable destiny theory." Okay, so we finally get Ugo's philosophy, um, and Isagi is not having none of it. He activates his metavision and says, "Yeah, so what?" And by the way, these are black text boxes from Isagi. So like the words are coming from deep within. Like he's saying this with hatred. He's saying it with hatred. He says, "So what? You say I don't have the talent to be a striker? That my specs are more suited to be a midfielder? All of that is painfully obvious to me." And then Chigiri passes the ball towards Isagi as he gets away from Ugo. He says, "Then why do you persist in living so unsuitably?" And then Isagi responds with, "Because Blue Lock taught me that you can rewrite destiny with your ego." I don't know if it did, but cool. Um, and he passes it to Rin, which, by the way, that's a midfielder's play.
Yeah,
Isagi.
you know what he said, bro? He said because Blue Lock taught me that you can rewrite destiny with your ego, and proceeds to pass.
He proceeds to pass. Typical Isagi. Um, and then Rin says, "I'm gonna obliterate them with their destiny."
He
Uh,
said this to me first. That's why I went back. Sorry.
oh yeah. Facts. Yeah, Rin says, "Leave it to me. I'm gonna obliterate them with their destiny." As he picks up the ball, and then Loki jumps in at super speed, saying, "Destiny isn't something so easily changed." And then Rin says, "Like I care, dumbass." And yeah, that's the chapter. It's Rin versus Julian Loki.
We are getting fried next week.
Rin versus hey, I think
Hold up,
Rin's
don't
got
give
Loki
the
on a dribble.
push. Loki's on defense, not offense. Calm
Yeah,
down.
I think Rin's got Loki on a dribble. I think he's
Hmm.
got him. I don't think
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't think he's gonna struggle too much. But yeah, guys, that's the chapter. Um, so we're gonna go around. I'm gonna hear what you mans think about that chapter. So I think we'll just go in order that we see here. So animes first. Let us
uh,
know your thoughts.
I like the chapter. I'm glad that we're finally seeing other people use Metavision again. I don't know how I feel about the Cam Sagi allegations at the moment. As I said, I thought we left that in 2025. I don't like how Isagi kind of proved Hugo right about the Cam Sagi allegations, not only by his words but by his actions too. Like he
Mm-hmm.
pulled the Cam, he pulled the Cam move by fasting. Like
Facts.
he's not helping the Cam Sagi
Facts.
allegations. So I don't know how I feel about that yet. I'm sure Kanashiro can cook with the Cam Sagi allegations, but I honestly thought he left that in 2025.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Isagi, what's with all the grape Ugo thing? Like, what does
What
that mean?
happened?
Yo, you got a bot in here, bro. You gotta take him out.
Yo, Leo, do your thing.
That's how you're supposed to turn someone out.
Leo, snipe him down.
He'll snipe him down.
Y'all say snipe? All right, bet. Give me a second.
But yeah, nah,
He'll
I
steal.
agree, bro. I agree with Animage. Like my man talking about, I already know, like, I want to rewrite my destiny and all that stuff. Like I already know that I'm suited to be a midfielder and whatnot. Then he proceeds to pass it, like, and pass, not just like cool. If he passes it to Bachira, you know that Bachira is good to give it back. Rin ain't gonna give it back to him. Rin ain't trying to do that.
I don't
Like
think that's the purpose. The whole
the
purpose was to
the
pass it lead to Rin. That's all you did.
yeah, literally. The only time Rin passes back to Isagi is when they're breaking through the middle. Apart from that, once they near goal, yeah, fat chance. Unless they're still in the midfield. In fact, where are they currently?
It's
They're
hard to
outside
tell
the box.
sometimes.
They're like just outside the penalty box.
Yeah,
Who,
I'm trying to see if
hold on.
there's any markings, but I can't see any markings.
Where was the dude
But like,
holding on
why
to
would he
Rin?
pass it back to Isagi? He literally
Um,
That's my question. Would he at this point would he pass it back to Isagi?
no,
Would
because Isagi's getting
uh,
locked like a dog right now.
mm,
give me a second. Give me a second. Let me
Now you
see.
don't see any lines because
Yeah, yeah, no, no. I could kind of tell when when that CCTV is, it's very
mm.
clear that Isagi is kind of near the goal. So I
Oh,
don't
is
think
it?
Chris can pass. Yeah.
Okay. But they could have moved away from it. When was the CCTV thing? Did
That,
they're
that was
actually close to half of the pitch. By the way, if you go to
yeah.
the run where Hugo touches his back, you see rail and then you see the half line.
Oh yeah, fine. Actually, yeah. They'll
Kind
be
of
in
close to it, but they're not. They're like in the middle of the half line and the penalty.
yeah. So but they're in France's half.
Yeah, Rin
Yeah,
has enough room to
Yeah.
cook.
yeah.
Back.
Ring can dribble from here to score. Um, but
Hmm.
yeah, like I totally agree with Anime here. It's not he's not helping his case at the moment. He's just not helping his case at the moment. So needs to sort out. Leo, did you snipe my man? Because he's still at it.
I
Who?
don't see his
Oh, damn. Wait, something serious happening over there?
Yeah, Isagino.
Isagino.
Isagi.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Hold
Leo,
on.
do
sniping.
your job,
Not
brother.
Serena Glazer, bro.
No,
Isagino.
that's no. Get start the person who's saying great Hugo. Like,
Bro.
like
who
get him up
did you
guard.
who did you snipe? This guy, man, you can never give him a mission. He will just shoot the wrong person.
Bro, no, I haven't even started. What the? Hey,
Oh,
bro, I'm still loading up my gun over here. I haven't even shooted. I haven't even shot.
This dude killed
oh
an
mate.
innocent person.
I thought you took out the wrong person, bro.
Ah.
Nah.
I haven't even shot yet, man. I'm still loading up my clip right now, bro.
Danilo reckons Loki's taking the ball off Rin. Um, nah. Possibly. Suki, what are your thoughts on the chapter?
Man, I love this chapter, man. As a man who's been receiving too much Isagi glaze in his life, this was a good chapter.
Hmm.
Destiny, I still don't know what his aura will be. I'm still on the fairy one, so I really hope it will be. Like his aura just doesn't weak or robot like OP said. If you see like the passes he makes, you can see like dust or whatever, stuff like that. So it's
Mm.
giving me the vibes. Bats is on something. The man clapped up Karasu and stopped him from receiving the pass because Karasu likes to receive passes from interceptions.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they saw through that. It stops that. Beautifully done. They got it through. No, no, no. They missed. They didn't get it to Loki. I love Nico finally using Metavision. I didn't even see that in the
Yeah.
leaks. So yeah, I just love the fact that Nico's getting his stocks in. Chigri's already got his stocks in. Where the fuck is Hiyori now?
I
Oh
mean, see,
my.
He
there
already
he is.
tried.
Hiyori
Oh
gone,
no no
bro.
no. Facts. Where is Hiyori?
Yeah, he been gone, bro. IQ and Are You There defenders and Nico ran up because
Mm-hmm.
Karasu got locked. So he's like, oh crap, I have to do it now. That
Mm-hmm.
was a very good move. I
Mm-hmm.
expected that from freaking Hiyori. But Nico, yes, keep your stocks up, man. They were never supposed to be down in the first place. It's just because you're like Isaki. And then Bachua and Chiguri getting clapped. Love it, man. It shows that there's people in this world who can understand them. Just because Bachua and Chiguri got these like super OP moves doesn't mean it can't be stopped in
Can't
the
be
real
stopped.
world.
Facts.
And it's not even like Camus is super fast or anything. It's more of a Neru Tepe thing where Bachua, it's been alluded to so many times by Pablo, by Ness. He has a habit of repeating the same techniques over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you study him, you're gonna know how to get to him. So I loved that. And Layden, these French guys are big and powerful. It makes sense that they're not gonna be like god tier speed like Chigri, but they should be able to keep up with Chigri, who is on an unpreferable position. So since Chigri is not in a cut path, he's just doing the same running thing he's been doing. Because these guys, like we said, CCTV, they watched the same game against Nigeria. So they know everything about this starting 11. So it makes sense why the France team is equipped to them. It's gonna be like the Blue Lock versus U20 Japan, where later on in the game, there's gonna adapt to these defenders and start cooking the heck out of them. But for now, it's nice to see that they're gonna get some attention. And especially if Japan faces France in a rematch, it would be nice to see Batu and Chiguri get their get backs. Um I love their designs too. I don't know what the porcupine things are on Layden's hair nets, but cool for them. That's your
Yeah.
Kuda vibes. Oh yeah, we talked about it already. I loved the CCTV design, man. Hugo really liked these, bro. When he patted Isagi on the back, I can't wait for that to be animated, bro, in 2039 or whatever. Bro, that's gonna be such a tough scene. That the memes coming out of this is gonna be beautiful. I'm
The
not
fact
gonna
that he's
talk about
switch
Hugo's.
arming Isagi with one hand is crazy.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. But yeah, Hugo also speed blitzed Isagi because Isagi tries to get away from him, and then Hugo's in the next panel is just holding him down like Neo to me or something. Damn. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna talk about the whole Hugo analysis. It makes sense that
Yeah,
he's
I'll
just
do it.
trying
I'll
to.
do the verdict. I'm the verdict. I'll finish all of it. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay, yeah. See, we got him to do that because it's pretty simple. He's comparing humans to animals and how humans can't go through their ideology. They can't go through what they weren't created to be. Everyone has their own destinies, and he's basically flaunting on Isagi because Isagi knows it and he still tries.
Mm.
And Rin versus Loki, that's gonna be a battle for the centuries. Well, this isn't an analysis video, so I'm gonna just stop here. Other mans have stuff to say too, so I'm just yeah. Let
Yeah.
let
Go,
Leo.
go on, Leo. Let us know.
The last man of the shot, of course. Anyway,
Nah, I'm the last one. I'm not even giving mine yet.
I've been even given. Damn. All right.
I've got some
Uh,
thoughts.
I'm not mostly going. I'm not focused on Karasu. Nobody else. I'm just focused on Hugo's philosophy. Mother of God, can I find this page? Thank you. Can I find? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I see Hugo's difference, how it correlates between how Isagi found genius and talented learners like both are equal. Yeah, both can evolve and eventually be the world's best. I think Hugo's philosophy brings a spin to that now because he believes when you're born with a talent, you're supposed to stay the same way. Like Isagi, the midfielder shit. Rain was outstanding talent when it comes to scoring goals, striker. Watcher, dribbling, Chigiri's speed, and other stuff.
The girls left us, bro. What do you mean no?
Type.
Mr. P, we don't got no Riz. What are you talking about? we
Yeah.
don't got no Riz.
Which could lead to I heard someone else say I thought about it like Hugo wears number 9. Like, he's only more like meant for a striker, correct?
Hmm.
Yeah, number 9.
Yeah, it's meant for a striker.
Yeah, I think his ego was crushed because it can also lead to Bunny and Sai in a way, but I'm not going to touch on that. I'm just focus on Hugo
Hey,
right
that's a good point. Why not touch on it?
now. I mean, I don't think it's the same reasons like as Hugo's.
Yeah, yeah. But it doesn't have to be the same reason, but it could be a running theme in the new gens.
He's Loki Akashi Hugo. I can't lie. And I
Akashi.
just finished Kuroko no Basket, so him, it's just giving too much Akashi vibes. I just finished the anime and now I'm reading Hugo.
What color do you think his hair is?
It's red
Do we know
and
that for sure
it's
though?
black. Wait, did Leo finish? I zoned out. Sorry.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't finish. He didn't finish.
Okay, go.
We should also lead why his eyes are so dead. And the thing about him,
Just like us, we have no Riz. That's the same with it.
with his eyes being dead, and I think he can't use Metavision. Sure, he's a talented
You
learner, and
think?
everything, but I feel like his own philosophy is holding him back from using it to like going all out.
Hmm. Interesting. That's interesting. I
So
personally, I think he can use Metavision, and I think he will use Metavision. Um, because his philosophy is still based in logic. It's like super based in logic, and that's part of the requisite for being a Metavision user. Plus, he's a
no,
midfielder.
no, that's not
Um,
no. That's what I'm saying. I think I don't know recommend this for Metavision, but you have to be like completely engrossed in your ego, like this. You want to like
nah, not even, not even, not
no, because
even.
when you look at Nico and these other guys, they can use it. But when you look at Hugo in some panels, his eyes are just completely pitch black. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
even show like it. The pattern
That doesn't mean you
shows up
can't
in
use
his
it.
eyes.
Because like
But
Nico was using it subconsciously and he wasn't even like wait, that's not a good one. IQ is a better one because he didn't go for like an awakening in that game, but he still was using Metavision. Kaiser, he was subconsciously using it, but it wasn't like he was using an awakening. He wasn't like in his restriction yet. So he wasn't in his true awakening because that's when Kaiser starts using. That's why we first see it in him in the Metavision game. So he could be subconsciously using it, but I do get what you mean with like the awakening is what allows you to use your true metavision. Because with Kaiser and Isagi, they both only started showing the eyes after their awakenings. So I agree and also disagree. I think he still has it, but he's only able to subconsciously use it, and he won't show the eye until awakening.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
really,
you just did it like unconsciously, right? We don't see Kaiser's Metavision show up until like the Uber's game, then PXG. Because
Yeah,
I'm
but he's
saying
still using it.
we when Isagi first used it, he was engrossed in his own development and things. When Nico used it, he was able to stop Isagi and moving to his own, abandoning Uber's tactics and moving to his own ego.
but it,
Aiku, he awakened. He was
oh,
awakening, remembering his past. Hiyori, was to help Isagi and evolve.
All that doesn't mean that he doesn't have metavision or he can't. He's not
Yeah,
using it or can't use it. It j- like the whole metavision thing, and I think the Nigeria one proves it. The whole metavision thing is it's when needs be. When you need to use it, you can use it. When you have to, when the circumstances calls, it'll be shown. It's not going to be shown all the time. Like if you remember, what's the name, Charles in the PXG game, Charles had metavision, and he had his own vision. The first thing
like
we saw his special eyes, but later on we see him using metavision. But he's already he been knowing that he had the same eyes as the Isagis and the Hioris. He already knew that, but it's when he wants to, when he needs to, he'll use it. Same
yeah,
same with Isagi. When Isagi first unlocked Metavision, the guy was spamming that thing, but he ain't spamming it no more. And it,
because
it
he's at a
seems like
higher
it
level
seems like the
now.
more yeah, it seems like the more you mature in the football, the less you'll just be throwing Metavision out everywhere.
Let's compare this to Naruto. So Naruto had to use Sage mode, right? So like Naruto had to the first time he had to use like the oil, the sage oil, just so he could get used to it.
Hmm.
Then they had to train him on how to do it like without it. Like it's gaining experience on how to understand sage energy. Just
Hmm.
compare that to football energy. Not football energy, but like football tactics. Understanding the rhythms of your playing. So it's like also Dragon Ball where they need to control God Key in their base form and then actually use the God Key when it's necessary for ultimate
It
battles.
it becomes part of your natural arsenal. It
Like
be-
Kaiser, he's been using it for like the whole time, but
yeah.
because the first time we see it is when he's trying to kill Lorenzo's Ubers. He's like, all right, go full power. Let's finish this now. That's when we first see Kaiser finally use Metavision. It wasn't
Mhm.
even when he pulled off his freaking Bonanza bicycle kick. Had to
It
be at
was
a moment.
actually, it actually was then. Yes, it
No,
did.
it was that time. That's the
Yeah,
time
it
when
Oh,
did.
he used when
It
we
did.
when we actually saw him use the Metavision.
chapter 220.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, my fault. He's upside down, so I wasn't paying attention that much. My
Even
bad.
When he
before
was
he's
upside
upside
down, he
down,
used the Predator
even
Eye.
before when the Sendo
But
came into
right
strike,
before the Predator Eye, he was using Metavision. So
Sendo struck.
when he came in to steal
This
that
is
ball,
the
he
game
used
where
Metavision.
I can't ask me if we're doing a quiz. This is the game that's gonna kill me in Blue Lock video.
How do you not know this game? This is one. This is
This
like
game pissed me off, man. I took a break from making videos because of this game. It pissed.
really. I love
Yes,
this game. I actually really like this game. Can't lie.
like it's good now, but like the first time I was reading it, oh my
Yeah,
days.
you see here when he comes in for the ball, he's using
Okay,
uh
when he looks like Sendo's sorry horny ass.
yeah,
Yeah, he
when
could.
Sendo comes in to try and steal the ball, he used the Metavision.
Okay, that's right. It's fucking Sendo. No, I remember when Sendo goes for the slash.
Mm.
Bless you.
Okay, that's
And then
right.
he switches to Predator Eye when he's
Yeah, he
shooting.
always does that. I
Yeah.
just didn't notice Sendo that one panel of Sendo man. But
No, but
yes, no one cares about Sendo, so it's fine.
GG's.
listen. So you guys are you guys saying you're gonna be surprised if you see Ugo whip out Metavision?
I
I
won't
mean,
be
I
surprised.
mean,
Like,
right now he's just mostly outwitting Isagi with just pure raw data. I don't see no metavision
Yeah,
yet.
for,
Just
for, for me, it's a case of he's just not felt the need to use it. He's not felt the need to use it because he can keep up. First of all, he can keep up with Isagi. He can keep up with Isagi. So like Metavision is not it's not a prediction power, but it's something that you use in order to get a better grasp of the pitch. But it looks like France have already have contingency for every plan that Blue Lock comes up with so far. So they don't like none of them will need to use no Metavision at this point. When Igor finally decides to use the wild cards, use his actual unpredictable players, then I think that's when you'll start seeing Met Vision being used, because then you're gonna have to start reading the game a little bit more. You don't play on instinct no more or
I'm being
natural
honest,
natural ability.
Ren is the most controversial one right now because he's the most crash out one on this pitch right now. But he's just, I don't know, man.
Mm.
Gonna 50-50 with him.
Oh, some user
I said stop
NT8WR5UB9W
saying these names.
says Ugo will show a new type of eye. Interesting. Interesting. What fairy eyes for Ugo. Fairy eyes.
Hell, I
Okay.
think so.
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, carry on, Leo. Do you have any more thoughts?
My next thought, oh, thought, fucking English. Hello. Anyway, what was it again? Leiden, Camus, nah, Nico. Oh yeah, Loki. Loki showing up in this last panel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we got to score next game, next chapter.
You
'Cause
think
it,
Loki stops Rin?
like, I'm not trying to use like his like Loki's too calm right now. He's too laid back. Everyone
Yeah.
else is being clamped down. Loki just comes in smiling, saying destiny isn't something so easily changed.
Mm.
And then Rin says he doesn't care. Like, I get that the hype is like, yo, we're at the front of the box now, gotta score. But
Mm-hmm.
I just can either happen or it doesn't happen because Loki can either just after Rin kicks it, we all know this man is on bullshit. Just starts running after the shot after Rin shoots it. So or
Yeah.
Charles,
Okay. I hate what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Um, the Nielsen makes a good point here. He says, "What if Ugo has a defensive predator eye like Rin instead?" And
Whoever said that was awesome.
isn't he playing
and
center mid?
Suki, you know a lot about the whole restrictive and whatnot, but wouldn't you say his whole destiny
Philosophy.
philosophy is kind of a restriction?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I'll give him
Yeah.
time to. I'll give him the same thing as Kaiser right now.
Hmm.
That's
Okay.
holistic. Holistic. Style. Restrictive. Yeah,
Okay.
it's for style and it's individualistic style and the holistic style. I'm trying to think of the officials versus like what we usually say because we say
Yeah, no,
self.
Yeah, we
restrictive.
say world. Yeah, we say
We
world.
say self and world, but the manga actually says holistic and
Yeah. Yeah.
individualistic. Gosh,
Yeah.
I'm
No, for
getting the
restrictive, it has two main separates. Like being restrictive, like has two both it and freedom style has two rules to it. I have
Mm.
to find the chapter.
I don't. He might have a predator eyes, but I don't think he needs the fuel to use it because of how they've prepared. It would probably be if Japan finally catches France lacking that he would have to use the predator eyes, but he doesn't seem like the guy.
So my question would be, right? Do you think this is Japan's coach has coached them, to this point where they've got a contingency for every blue lock attacker, or do you think it's a thing where Ugo's come up with the game plan? What do you guys think?
I think it's a mix of.
Ugo Ugo seems like the brain of the operation so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for me, it does lean more towards Ugo's the one that's come up with the game plan, and if that is the case, then that CCTV thing might be part of his aura. You know, it
That's
might
why I
be.
want Arisu to be the one to stop this guy low key.
Mm,
Hey, I found the chapter now. Okay, it says this leads back to Suki's thing. And there are people who start in fixated rules or roles, and they faithfully execute them. So it could be Hugo just sticking to this one rule and just never letting it go, or
mm.
That's why
philosophy.
I said it's restrictive because if you stick to a role and keep on going through with it and excelling at it, that makes you
Yeah,
a restricted.
like Kunigami in PXG game, man marking Shido.
Or
Yeah,
like Red, he always restricts himself, and that's what makes him score. Like when you give him the ultimate restrictions, that's what he tries for to succeed.
yeah,
But his is more like Kunagami, where it's like give him a thing to do and he will do it perfectly efficiently.
Yeah, so restrictive has two categories to it.
Yeah, it's roles and desiring like it's thriving under pressure and sticking to the rules 100%. Those
Yeah,
are the two.
not rebel and escaping from them.
Yeah.
And the other one is build to order, like just obey those, obey
Mm,
them. I think
mm.
you
Bro,
said.
that's why I'm like Nike shouldn't be restrictive. Because
I don't
Yeah.
Raven
think.
Geeks video
I
and
don't.
he's like Nagi's restrictive.
Who said that? No, I don't think he is.
Raven Geeks. He made a video on it. I'm like, no, 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 no. Because in my Nagi part 3, I made like a whole 3-minute video a 3-minute part explaining why Nagi's a freedom type. Because if he was restrictive, he would have dominated in the NEL. Because that was his restrictive thing. He kept on following whatever rules were placed upon him, and
No,
that
I
is not
think
Nagi.
when he sticks to a rail, it just blocks him out. He just can't
Yeah,
think for.
exactly.
Like
While
when you
he
see
is in a restrictive, yeah, you got it.
when you see an
It's
episode Nagi, he's a lot more free. He can do a
yeah.
lot more with himself in
I
episode
talk
Nagi.
about second and third selection where it's like when you don't put the limiters on him and free him up, he can start doing stuff because he doesn't have people's egos forced upon him. Because the whole time he's been playing with people's egos forced upon him. But when he doesn't, like second and third selection, it's more of like, okay, this is what Nagy can actually do. Nagy's always thinking of new stuff on the spot. He did a breakdance thing, and only like freedom types of people who could do that. He's more of like a Bachua, but instead of for dribbling techniques, it's more of like for trapping techniques, and
Mm.
he can also shoot the ball unlike Isagi.
Uh,
What do we
what do
think?
you guys think of Rin mellowing out even in the Nigeria match? So
Mellowing.
Rin's fully embraced the dual number ones. Isagi seems to think he's the only number one. Rin
Hmm.
seems to know that he's one of two number ones.
I'm gonna hate that now.
Nagy
um,
really is him. He's not him.
yeah, yeah. But Rin seems to be happy to share the spotlight for some reason. But I guess it's not number one's never really been Rin's goal. It's never really been his goal. Um, so for him, he doesn't give a shit about any of that. Anyways, he just wants to be Rin.
All he wants to do
Um,
is box. That's all he wants to do, bro.
yeah, but yeah. So in terms of my thoughts on the chapter, I think it was a sick chapter. Um, I didn't expect Blue Lock to regain control of the ball straight away after Isagi lost it. But I'm glad they did. I'm super happy to see the return of Metavision
He
through.
go do this big one, OP, bro. That's your stocks.
But I'm return. I'm I'm happy to see the return of Metavision through our boy Debo.
Who the Serena? Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
What happened?
Serena, her goat this chapter. Yep, don't worry.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Is there any words she could have said that would have made a meme? Let's see. All right, I'll use my speed to break through. Do I sound like a valley girl?
We can go fast too. Direct.
Hey,
So fast! Whoa!
that's too high, bro.
Direct cross.
Yeah, that was actually jokes. I was actually, hey, we need to clip that still. I need to clip that.
It's on TikTok.
No, we have
It's
to
on,
use this.
and it's on the Luminosity.
I need to clip that Tiger. Um, but yeah, the I'm happy to see Leo thriving again. He's doing his thing, so that's nice to see. But yeah, Camus stole the show for me. I think he was sick. I really, I really mess with him. And I mess with France having a game plan. You know, they didn't come in naive like Blue Lock did, like
Nigeria.
Ego did,
Oh, Nigeria.
thinking they can just do the same thing they did the last game and be okay with it. Um, it's clear they came with a game plan. They did their studies. They came up with ways to nullify Blue Lock. Blue Lock also tried to do their studies, but it seems their studies they might have studied the wrong subject at the time because they conceded in like the first 3 seconds of the game. Um, but France seemed to have studied the the right subjects, and they're doing good.
Yo,
So
hold on.
that's great to see.
What makes it worse is the first attack against what France did against Japan was literally an experiment, probably
Hmm.
by Hugo or one of them.
Yeah, yeah, and the whole CCTV thing, that's cool. I really like that. I dig that. Um, Great imagery there, and it was in the metavision field as well. So that's why I lean more towards Ugo having metavision, simply because it's in the metavision field, and I do have a feeling that Ugo's the driving force of this current team. So it wouldn't surprise me if Ugo did have metavision. Hugo's whole philosophy as well. Yeah, I hear it. I hear the philosophy, and I get it. I sort of get it. But at the same time, sports is a place where you challenge yourself. You know, sports is a place where you challenge yourself. Now you can challenge yourself within your means, within your given talents. You can challenge yourself within that. Yeah, that's cool. But also, what makes you a great sportsman is if you can challenge yourself and improve in areas that you're not so strong at. You
Yeah.
know, um, so I hear his philosophy. It makes perfect logical sense, because if you do focus on your own strength, you can maximize your strength. If you focus on other areas, then maybe you won't reach your full potential. Your full potential. And he made a great analogy with a lion trying to fly and stuff like that. It makes sense, but at the same time, like he described, humans are not like that. you know we have the tenacity, we've got the vision, the will to try something else. Um so yeah, it's that aspect of him is very restrictive. So I think that's going to be a limitation to him at some point. It's going to be a limitation to him at some point. But Isagi, again, he says, I know that. I know all this. Like, I've heard it a million times. Probably has. And that's because it makes perfect sense. You've got all the strengths of a great midfielder. They liken you to Modric. Like, bro, that's high praise. But he says he wants to be a striker. He says that Blue Lock is a place where he can, he can break through those restrictions.
Literally.
Only to just pass it to Reen again.
No two gun volley, no meteor volley. I don't know how I'm meant to
No,
do
no,
it.
He ain't
let me
built
try
like
and get
that.
past. He didn't say let me try and cook this guy again. Let me try and maybe second time, lucky,
Like,
get past this guy. He said no, 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 no.
so
I'm gonna
like,
just pass it to
All I'm
Rin.
saying is that the agenda's winning.
like in the panel,
Midfield's winning.
Bro.
like
He
in the
said he
panel
said
when
let
he,
me he said let me pass it to Rin like I always do whenever I'm cornered.
like in
Uh,
the panel when he shoved off Hugo, I'm like, yo, he about to do the meteor volley. Homie just passed the ball next panel, bro. What are
Homie,
we?
pass the ball, bro.
Like he
There's
shoved off Hugo, like, oh, he about to create some space to like
a-
shoot. Homie passed the ball.
bro. He passed the
Yo,
ball.
what?
But
Y'all see the comment section, right?
What
huh?
happened?
What?
Y'all niggas got me dead
What?
hot.
Hey, you
What?
got you
Sorry,
got to
yeah.
Hey,
say someone else.
hey,
Who said
Leo,
that?
You only
Leo,
got.
Bro, I
Yeah,
just got
yeah, he
here.
needs to know. He
Leo,
needs to know, bro.
Leo. You know what to do.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah, yeah,
Leo's finally getting
Oh, this.
yeah,
Oh, I think I'm seeing the one that you
Wait,
reacted
someone pin
to.
it. I can't
yeah.
see it.
That's
Hold
a
on. Who
that's
is it?
a mad comment, my guy. That's a
Who said
That
it?
is
mad
a
comment.
mad con.
Who said it, bro? I
Mad
can't see
comment.
him. Who said
There's
it?
gotta be a woman,
T
but if
T
not,
S
Paul even
T
heard
S
it,
F
bro.
S S I S J.
Anyway, hello everyone.
Yes,
Did
Emerald.
not
How are
realize that I was
we?
that far away from my house, so
I should have seen.
um,
Excited.
Oh,
huh? What's this?
y'all been on one this stream.
Yeah,
was
you
Oh
guys.
Serena
shit!
Yeah,
here?
what's going on, guys?
Did Serena ever pop up? Did Serena ever pop
Not
Not,
yet.
up?
not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet.
He's been cooked so hard. Yeah, it's sad.
No, see,
Rip.
yeah, the Nielsen says, well, we know Isagi's not good at 1v1s. He has to pass for real. Yeah, cool, but just don't talk all that ish.
It's,
Don't pretend like
he's
you're
not.
doing something new whilst you're doing the
Hey,
same old stuff.
it's
That's all I'm saying.
okay for him to be a midfielder. Okay, he's just not built
Now,
for that.
this is what I wanted to talk about. The whole midfielder thing, right? So,
Yeah, the
obviously,
agenda.
Isagi, super good footballer, which he actually is. He's a very good footballer. He's not a sick dribbler. He's not like a sick carrier of the ball, but he's a really good footballer. Um,
What do you mean? I
his
heard
mind,
about. I heard about there was a player that fits similar to him. Like the guy doesn't really dribble, but he usually just like goes into the right place and waits for a shot.
yeah. So
What I've heard
Inzaghi,
of. He was
Inzaghi.
similar to a
So,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
IRL.
He's Isagi's based on Inzaghi. That's the player you're thinking of. But
Uh,
this Isagi actually has better like dribbling mindset than Inzaghi. Not dribbling, sorry, midfield mindset than compared to an Inzaghi. Um, Isagi is built to be a good midfielder, like the perfect midfielder. He is that's that's literally like his skill sets are well suited to that. Obviously, he himself doesn't want to be a midfielder, which is something that's actually very much imposed by the writer of the story and the direction that he wants to go. Because as much as when we're kids, we all want to be the striker, we all want to be the one that gets all the goals and gets all the popularity. As you grow up in football, you come to realize that the most demanding position in football is the midfield. The center mid is the most demanding position in football because you have to have 360 vision. You have to constantly be switched on. There's no time to switch off anytime in the midfield. The moment you switch off, that's the most dangerous moment. Like when if a midfielder loses the ball, that's the most dangerous moment for their team. If the midfielder wins the ball and he's able to find the correct pass, that's the most dangerous moment for the opposition. The midfield is actually a very glamorous position to play in. But Kaneshiro seems to want to not glamorize the midfield and wants to go down the route of strikers the most glamorous, which it is the most glamorous. But when you first grow up, you want to be a striker. Then you get a little bit older and you're like, mate, I want to be the main man. And the main man is not the striker. The main man is typically the number 10, the one that is the playmaker, the one that gets goals, also gets assists. That the number 10. And Isagi would be the perfect number 10. Now, I know Kaneshiro wants to make a story about strikers, but if he was to end up finishing the story with Isagi as a number 10, but the best in the world, really, in real life, that would track. But Isagi himself wants to be a striker. The story tells us that the best players are the strikers. So obviously we're gonna have to go for the whole striker route. Now the problem here is Isagi, great finisher, completely like sick finisher. Put the ball on the plate, not on the plate, but put the ball in the box, he's eating it up. Put the ball on the edge of the box, he's eating it up. The only issue is now, how does he get to that position if he is the one that's supposed to come up with the game changing moments? If he is the one that's supposed to be the playmaker of the team, how is he supposed to get himself in that position if he himself can't put himself there? That's the only issue Isagi has here. And then what Ugo says, I don't know. I don't. Ugo doesn't specifically say to Isagi that you're a midfielder, bro. But Isagi knows that he's the midfielder. He knows that's his lane. He knows that that's the lane that he wants. He's supposed to be in. And to be fair, if he was to embrace that, Japan would be better off for it. How much better would Japan be if Isagi just decided, you know what, I'll just be the playmaker? How much better?
Um, not that much.
Bro, 100 times better. Do you know why? Because Isagi understands Rin. Isagi understands Kunigami. Isagi got, he even understands Baro. He understands Shido. All of them guys, Isagi understands. Links up with them well. Nagi, all those guys, they thrive when they play with Isagi. Every
Oh, that's
single
true.
one. Every single one. Now, if he decided himself, I'm gonna play make, do you know the amount of chances he would create?
Shit ton of them.
Too many. Too many chances. Yeah, he might lack the passing ability that Hiyori has. He doesn't have the dribbling, but he can use all those skill sets from other players, which is what he was doing in the first selection. What Isagi would do was he would rely on the strengths of his teammates to get to the place where he wants them to be. He was
Yeah,
he was
that's true.
controlling them without actually controlling them. Unlike Rin, who was controlling them whilst actually controlling them. So if Isagi was to decide, yeah, you know what, I'll be a midfielder, bro, he's banking already. Boston, who was it? Was it Boston Mutual or was it Berserk Dortmund? One team wanted him to play in their midfield. I
It
think it
was
was
Basel
Berserk.
Mutual. It
Was it
was
Boston?
both of them, honestly, because who
Yeah,
sees himself as a striker between both the teams? None.
yeah. The interviewer said, you got an offer. They see you as the
From
next Modric.
Basel.
Yeah, so like he's making bank if he wants to be a midfielder. He'd be one of the best. Honestly, he'd be one of the best. But he wants to be the striker. So going down the striker route just means that it's gonna take a little bit longer for him to catch up to everyone else. But yeah, that's just my fault. Personally, me, I'm a midfielder, so I actually play center mid. I play more defensive mid in my older age, but I played center mid. I played cam. I played center mid. I played defensive mid. Um, and I know the demands of that position. It's no joke. It's no joke. And and a lot of us guys in like the Sunday leagues and stuff, we want to be a center mid. We want to be a center mid because when you're a center mid, you know that I've actually got something. I've actually like I'm good at football. That's why I'm in the center of the pitch because I'm good at football. The wings is for those guys that are super fast. They don't need to be the most technical. They don't need to be the most switched on, the cleverest players. They just need to be able to run fast. They need to be able to cross the ball in. That's all we ask from our wingers in the Sunday league. The guys in defense just take the ball off the opposition. Defenders tend to be they're not even good at football. Like a lot of the times in Sunday league, the defenders aren't even good at just playing football. But what they are good at is I'll take the ball off this guy because I'm physical or whatnot. Or you have to be good at reading the game, not necessarily good on your feet. But the guys in the middle, in the center of the park, they have to be good on their feet. They have to be good on their feet. They have to be quick on their feet. They have to be quick on the mind, especially. The mind has to be fast in order to play that position. And for me, I always saw the midfield as a very glamorous position to play in. But like I said, Kanashiro's gone down the striker route, and if he's gonna do that, cool. That just means that Isagi's gonna take a little bit longer to get to where he wants to be. And I think that's what Hugo's telling him that. Hugo's telling him that. But yeah, that was my fault on the whole what do you call it? Midfield position. What's going on in the chat? Bruh, your mod's weird. Well, what did you do, Lopes? Because they'd only be weird if you did something.
I'm just saying, the same message popped up again. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
That's
seeing the
nothing.
wall.
But compared to someone who spammed it like what 10 times, that's nothing, bro.
Mm, mm.
Hello.
That's nothing. Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, that would
my
be a good call.
Wi-Fi got out.
Not
Suki says facts. Just bench Hisagi and use real strikers, bro. That's the direction this game is going down. Cause these guys have a plan for the same 11 that was there in Nigeria. Obviously, the obvious move is to introduce some wild cards into the game.
because even if they use Isagi as a midfielder, it's not like Hugo's not gonna. Hugo's gonna lock him up. They're like at near the halfway of the pitch. Hugo's still
Wait,
on this.
hold on, yo. I just thought of
Hmm.
something. What
Hmm.
if Isagi's position is the midfielder, right?
Hmm.
What if Isagi becomes the world's best striker as a midfielder by scoring goals? Because when you look in the Nigeria game, when he was switched back as a midfielder, he scored the final goal.
Hmm.
Even
Yeah,
in
but now it depends on what the story considers the world's best striker, innit? Because you have some players that are great strikers that can still play in midfielder in midfield position. Um, what's his name? The guy that played for City. What's his name? Julian Alvarez. Wicked striker, great striker. Striker is his main position. But when he was playing at City, there'd be times where he'd have to play the centre mid. But that's because he's quick on his feet, good with the ball. He can manipulate the ball well, and he's got a brain. He's got a brain. So he can play that position whilst also getting goals. And like I explained before, the it used to be because in modern day formations there really isn't much of a space for what's known as number 10, but it used to be the number 10 was the second striker. So the formation will be four at the back. So you got your centre backs, and then you got your full backs. Then you got four in the middle. So you got your wide midfielders, and you got your two central midfielders. Then you would have two at the top. Now the two at the top isn't just two strikers. The two at the top is one striker and one number 10. And the number 10 is just behind the striker. Sometimes they would call the number 10 the second striker. And that's Isagi's perfect position. The second striker. Not the first, not the center forward, but the second striker. Because the second striker would supply the striker and would also get goals for himself. And that's what Isagi really is in his nature, in his true nature. But because he's based off Inzaghi was a striker. He was an actual striker, but he was a striker that thrived in a two up front formation. Inzaghi's best plays were when there was two up front. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how Kaneshiro wants to go about it. So yeah, so this is a thing as well. Messi played a lot of his games as a right forward, right? He also played in a center mid, but he also played as a striker. So if anyone, so so Messi's best known as a striker, even though if you look at his career, he didn't, he was hardly ever a center forward. He was hardly ever a center forward, but he's best known as a striker because the guy gets goals. Facts. Second striker, like
So
random
why
person said.
is Rin the secondary? Because he's number 10, right? So technically, Rin's the secondary striker.
So yeah, by number so that number 10 number is for the secondary striker. But in truth, Rin is the primary striker. He should be wearing number 9. He shouldn't be wearing number 10. He should be wearing number 9. Isagi should be wearing number 10. Um, but Isagi loves the 11 for some reason, which typically is the left winger in traditional football.
Wait,
But,
even though he was like a right winger in the NEL, from what I
mhm,
remember.
yeah. So
I
number
guess the
11,
author just doesn't care about positions at all.
yeah, yeah, we can't look at the numbers for positions in this in the series, because you've got Oboa Bonner, defender, wear number 8. You've got a midfielder in and what looks to be like a more deep lying playmaker in Ugo playing wearing the number 9, which is completely like crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever experienced a midfielder wearing the number 9 shirt.
Yeah, this is. I don't think Gunner sure knows about ball. He
Yeah,
just, you know.
yeah, yeah. Of course, but that's why I'm saying like we shouldn't like put too much cachet on the numbers in this case. Um, but yeah, let's read some comments here. Um, Says Messi never played as a striker, only false nine. Thank you, or winger, on number 10, and a lot of the people call him the best striker in history. So you can call a midfielder and be the best. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Ashraf is
So you're
100% correct
saying
there.
that we can still put the midfielder agenda with him still being called a
Okay,
striker?
bro.
Yeah, yeah, you can, but in technicality, so like Ashraf said, the false nine, the number 10, all that. So the number 10, Messi's main role is number 10, right? And the number 10 is supposed to be a striker, but he's not a striker in the sense of he's the guy up front waiting for the ball. The number 10 is the one that links the midfield with the attack. Links the midfield with the attack, which means that you see them a lot of the time operating at the top of the midfield.
I see.
And that's why I say that's actually Isagi's perfect role. And then if you look at a lot of other sports manga, especially other football manga, they'll emphasize that the ace of the club is the number 10. The ace of the club is the number 10, and that's not the main striker. It's the guy that is the playmaker, the guy that makes things happen. And that's why like the whole game changing moments for me, like that's a number 10 thing.
Shoyo Hinata from Haikyuu, the number 10.
And 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 that's why Sai wearing the number 10 is perfect for him, because that is Sai. That's Sai's role. Sai was a wannabe striker, didn't quite make
One
it as a
Piece
striker.
crazy.
Yeah, didn't quite make it as a striker, so became a midfielder. That's a number 10.
I mean,
And
it wasn't like he was a bad striker. He scored like like from a light novel. I think he scored like a hat trick right before he transferred to midfield.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't think he was like mediocre or anything. It's just
No,
that
no.
his true playing style was that of a midfielder, and I
Which is what Isagi is. But the story is telling us that Isagi must not follow Sai's path and must carve his own path to the striking position. That's what the story is telling us.
The only
I
like, talented learner striker is Kaiser. Mixed with a little genius. We don't know, but yeah.
Hmm. Let me see if there's any comments here.
I guess geniuses are just more natural strikers. I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we're
so
gifted.
so Snark says Mbappe has the number 10, but he's a striker. Yeah, and Mbappe wears the number 10 because number 10 is traditionally known as the superstar of the club. That's why Mbappe wears the number 10, because that's the superstar number. That's the number. So like in Sunday League, right? In Sunday League, we because the shirts, they don't have like your names at the back, and it's normally the manager, the kit man, that brings the shirts. They go home, they wash it, and then they bring it, and then when you show up for the match, you have to grab a shirt and you wear it and play. Every kid, every boy wants that number 10 shirt, because that's the superstar number. The number 10 is the guy to watch out for. The number 10 is the guy to mark. Number 10 is the guy the guy to make things happen. So the number 10 is a superstar number, which is the reason why Mbappe wears it. The reason why Mbappe wears it. The reason why Messi is a 10. Um,
So even they're acknowledging that Ren's the true superstar.
Even they're acknowledging Rins. It's a weird one. It's a weird one.
Hey,
Do,
you said the number 10's for superstars.
so it is the and It's a fact. And Rin is the superstar of the Blue Lock project. That's a fact. But Rin became the superstar of the Blue Lock project because he tried to copy his brother. So
He went pretty
you
far copying his
so
brother.
so
He went pretty far.
yeah, because his brother is like the best player in Japan, bro. So reach for the stars, land on the moon type of thing. But we saw in the first selection, second selection, third selection, Rin wasn't playing his natural play style. He was playing a play style more akin to that of his brother, Sai, without actually being a talented learner. So his play style was more the playmaking, the controller of the pitch, that type of play style. Whereas really his innate play style is that of a number nine. I just want to score goals and destroy things. That's all he wants. We he The reason why he's such a good striker was because he always wanted to be in the position that would hurt the other team the most, that would destroy the other team the most. So naturally, that would be in the striking position because as a striker, that's how you hurt the other team by scoring goals against them. But but the reason why Rin wears the number 10 is simply because he wanted to copy his older brother. Uh, yeah, so yeah, Leo said 10 in football is like 23 in basketball. Yeah, yeah. It's the superstar number. Everyone wants to be 10. Multiple face cams. How much Raito paying y'all? Hey, if you want to get in on the moolah, come show your face.
Hey, how much money? How much money are we talking?
Hey, give
um,
me like $10, bro. Don't fall for
yeah,
it,
no,
man.
I've got fiver for all of you here.
5 cents. You got 5 cents, bro.
Cents.
Not 5 cents. Fiver is five. It's like $7 for you guys or $8.
Monopoly money. Who about to give us
Bro,
Monopoly money?
not $7.
I think it's around $7 or $8 for you, man.
Bro, I'm not that cheap.
um,
Give me at least 20, then we can start talking.
right.
Like, sure.
You
I
yeah.
need
So
extra for the
this here says the series is about striker, but I think the best youth player, Loki, will end up being a winger. Not gonna lie, Loki should be a winger. He should be a winger, in my opinion. But he's a striker, so all the best players in the series will be strikers. All the
Nacho
best players.
Cyber
Winger?
Cook.
Nah, bro.
Trust,
Sorry.
Got all that speed and you gonna pass at the end? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Cyber Cook. Trust.
Yeah. All
Who?
Psy.
Yeah, bro. Never
yeah.
mention that man's name, bro.
um. Oh, this is cool.
We'll
Mas
leave my
Grande
Glazer alone.
Mas Mas Grande 95 says I thought Ugo would be a target man like Giroud, who would stay up front and hold the ball for Mbappe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He wears the number 9, so he would have. I would have thought the same thing as well. And he's big enough to play that role. Um, but yeah, he's clearly for me. He's more of a defensive midfielders. What do you guys think? Do you think Ugo's a defensive midfielder or an offensive?
I
um
mean,
I mean the manga said he was a central
Yeah,
midfielder, I
central
believe.
mid. Yeah,
I was
he
just gonna
plays more. For me, he plays more like a defensive midfielder, a
yeah,
deep
I agree.
a deep line playmaker as well. So um so like he can pick he can what do you call it, pick up the runs of the attackers, get the ball, win the ball back, but then he can also play make from deep. So that's the vibe I get from him, because you see like most of his passes, they go directly towards Loki, and they're all, and the commentators always makes a point of saying that it's a long pass. It's a long pass. Um, and long passes are normally like deep line playmaker traits.
So, from what tiny bit of football I know, is that his playing style to me seems to be of someone that could easily like
Yes, both. Oh,
maneuver
that's rich.
We say that again, Emerald.
Both.
that could easily maneuver over other players and just give good passes. But he does seem to stay in the back line specifically while facing Nisigi.
Is that
But
Suki's bro? Is that Suki's brother?
Hey, bro. Suki's so dumb, bro. Suki's
That's
so
his brother,
dumb.
I'm pretty sure.
Suki's so dumb.
Hey, Suki number 2, come in.
But I
Yeah, go on, Emerald. Sorry. Say that again.
so essentially, I do think he does play a bit more defense. I would have to wait until longer in the game before I'm more
Yeah.
confident. But I can
Yeah,
definitely
fair.
see the argument.
What is
The
going
hell
on?
is going
I'm
on in this
muting you, man.
platform? What
You
the
guys,
What is going on over there?
before the stream gets sniped,
What
I'm
is this?
muting you guys. What's going on there?
You start
Bro,
sinking,
fuck is
brother
this?
Leo.
The
Suki
laptop been
pounded some motion.
shaking. I'm hearing moans. What?
Suki's pounding some mochi.
Bro.
Bro, what is going on?
Camera shaking. I don't know, bro.
Trust,
I
bro.
don't know, man.
We might be cooked.
But yeah,
We might just be cooked
Emerald,
here.
you're right. We need to see a little bit more of him. I really can't see him be like super involved further up the pitch like that. But I guess we'll have to wait and see because his build, he's how tall he is and all that stuff. It gives off more of a robust player. So like someone that can mix it in the defense rather than size slender, more diminutive build, which gives off an more of an attacking player, a number 10, a attacking midfielder.
Also, I saw people like commenting saying, "Oh yeah, Ren's gonna destroy Loki in this in
Mhm.
the next chapter. Ren's
Nah.
got this."
Loki's
Yeah,
gonna
what are
put
you guys'
Belcher
thoughts?
ass.
Bro, what do you mean?
BTA. That's what my predictions. My predictions has always been BTA.
For
Belt
who
to
though?
that.
Who? Rin?
Loki's gonna put Belcher ass over it. He's gonna make that boy his child. He's gonna grab that belt
He's going
and
to
make
little
that boy his
bro
child.
him. Loki's going to little bro him.
I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure.
Bro, the fact that Loki hasn't done anything crazy, he's just been free roaming. He's been
I'm
chilling.
Bro's been
I'm.
chilling this entire
This is the
game.
thing, though. Loki doesn't need to do anything because if he gets one chance, he's bagging.
He's about to do something right now. What do you mean?
See, personally, I don't think Loki stops Rin.
All right, bro. Drop your
Bro,
Personally, I don't
statement.
think Loki stops
then
Drop
Rin.
your
what? You
statement,
think
bro.
Japan's just going to
I need to
score
hear
a
some
goal?
facts. I need to hear some facts,
No,
bro.
I don't. It doesn't mean Japan score a goal. Remember at the beginning of the Nigeria game, Rin took a shot. He didn't score.
Yeah, because Onazi just blocked it.
Yeah. So
Pretty sure
someone
the
else can
only
block it.
character that could do that was
Someone else
probably
can block
Loki
it. Something
because,
something can happen. Goalkeeper can save it. Like this.
bro, the goalkeeper's the same PXG goalkeeper. Buddy is not doing anything.
But he knows Rin. If it's the same goalkeeper, he knows Rin already from training.
I would be shocked to my very core that a goalkeeper did something, especially the PXG one that did nothing. I don't remember a
The,
single.
the only way Rin can get past Loki is if Loki charges him and Rin just still makes a crash shot. That's the only way he gets past him.
Nah, bro, Rin's a dribbler, guys. Are we forgetting that Rin is actually like a super?
If he
good
gets past
dribbler?
Loki, Loki can catch him.
No, yeah, Loki can catch him, but is Loki even a defender?
It doesn't
Just
matter.
just because
It
you
doesn't
fast
matter.
don't mean don't mean you can do everything on the pitch. Bro.
I mean, he blocked the Kaiser Impact, Magnus.
Narutepe did the same thing to
But
Ichi.
he blocked. See, I've reread that, but he blocked it. He wasn't that far away from it. He was like
He isn't
3
that
steps
far away from
it.
Rin. He's closer to Rin than he
Yeah,
was
but
to the
what I'm saying
ball.
is, can he tackle Rin though? That's the question.
I'm pretty sure he can just blitz.
That's not how football works, my friend. It's not how football works.
Bro, he
Just because you're
blitzed
fast don't mean you
Isagi.
can tackle someone. It's not how football
Bro,
works.
he blitzed Isagi the first
Bro, the thing
interaction in
No,
is,
the
but he
ML.
didn't tackle Isagi. He intercepted the ball from Isagi.
I don't
Usagi is
We've
a
never
know.
weaker. That's the thing. Usagi is weak.
we've never seen Loki tackle anyone. And tackling isn't that easy of a skill that anyone can do it.
It's
All I'm
literally be
saying is
short
that
in
Igaguri
the
should
ring.
have survived the top 23. I would have been so confident. Igaguri should have survived the top 23. He could have stopped Loki. He's the only
What's this?
one.
I need extra for the 1-2 review. Ah, bro. This
GG's.
1-2 review.
What?
What is this hyperfixation about her agenda about she has only one tooth?
See, apparently she only has one tooth.
She not being
Uh,
the anti allegations, bro. She grandma now.
so Serena
That's true.
Leo just banned your number one glazer 10 minutes ago. Yeah, Leo is the
Bro,
worst sniper in the world. You send him to
bro,
go kill someone,
I
he comes back with someone
Bro,
else's head.
I didn't load my
get rid
gun.
of his mod. Get rid of his
He's,
modding.
he's the worst
Also, what's
sniper
with the
ever.
Haunter push to talk button?
Huh?
There's a push to talk button.
Oh, is it? Where?
Yeah, if you look down for one open chat right under there, there's another button that says push to talk.
I've not got that still.
Why do I have it then?
Ah.
I want to test it out, but that I think that would be rude. Also, I have no idea what will happen.
You're pushing people to
Press it.
talk like
Press it.
you.
Maybe I should push Suki since he isn't here.
Or
No.
maybe it tells people. Maybe it gives them a message for them to unmute or something.
Maybe can I test it out on someone?
Yeah, try it.
Who's letting me test it out on themselves?
I'm
Send
right
it to
here,
me.
bro. Let's test it.
Do I have
Okay.
it?
All right, let me do it on Raito.
Do it again. I saw something. Moderator Tyler is oh my bad is speaking. Wait, do it again. Do it again. Let me see
Okay,
his
okay.
face. So I can see like the wavelengths
Yeah,
of your
that's
mic, but I can't
weird.
see anything else. Like I don't know if it does anything on the stream.
That's weird. And we might need to test it out later.
Don't switch. We have peace right now. Don't snitch. We have peace right now. Who's snitching? Uh,
What's the snitching about? Oh wait, it's about the Serena glazing thing. I think that's what.
did he really get rid of him?
Wow, you know, you should really get rid of his mods. And, no, you really should get
I
rid of.
haven't
Leo,
even touched anyone in the last
Leo,
20 minutes.
I might have to put it to a vote and
Yo,
see the
put it to a vote. Yeah, do it, do it, do it.
Dang, he has been posting clips. What do you mean?
consensus.
I haven't touched
um,
anyone. Pause.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask you this, right?
yeah,
So for Luminosity, if we want to do live streams a bit earlier, is it okay if we can use your channel for live streams and then transfer the video over to Team Luminosity until we get the rights to be able to do our own live streams?
yeah. No worries.
Yeah, I forgot. Like, how many subscribers do you need to do live streams? I forgot the
I
number.
think at K, maybe. No, not a K. It's
No, that's on TikTok. On
no,
YouTube, you can live stream straight away. I'm pretty sure.
really.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
Oh,
can live stream straight away on
Yeah, you have
YouTube.
to just verify yourself. That's it.
you just have to verify.
Yeah, maybe. Uh,
Well, Napu was able to like live streams, and he's not verified at all.
no,
I
it's
don't, think, I don't think you have to be
there's no
verified.
like verification on YouTube. I'm pretty sure as long as you got an account, you can live stream straight
Okay.
away.
I
Yeah,
was just wondering
I
since
think on
heard-
TikTok you need a certain number on TikTok. But
okay.
the funny thing about TikTok live streaming is there's no actual set number. They just want you to be engaged on TikTok. The more engagement you have on TikTok, the quicker you get privilege to stream.
God, I got it.
So
Just
like
wondering.
on my TikTok,
Nice.
I can stream on my TikTok, but I've not even got like I've got like something like 200 followers or something like that. Uh,
Okay.
Hugo, ooh, Hugo cover just dropped for real, for real. Leo, you there?
Bro, he ain't here anymore. Let's do the poll.
No, because if Hugo covers dropped, I need to see that still.
So, where can you know what? I want to make a poll right now. Where do you make polls?
Uh, I don't think you'll be able to make one because it has to. You have to do it direct through the YouTube channel.
Ah. So
Yeah,
yeah, just make a poll. Should Leo keep his admin or
I
keep
know
his
what the
mod
answer is gonna
status?
be.
Keep his mods.
Is this legit? I don't know. I looked it up.
Well, is
I
that
don't know.
have
I
you
don't know if
seen
this is
it?
the right one though. Or not. No, this is fan art. Never mind. That's
Oh,
not
is
the right
it?
one.
It's
Oh,
just fan.
I've seen a fan art one.
Yeah, I've
I've
seen
not.
it there. I don't know if that's the one he's talking about not though. But
Right. Okay.
that's definitely
I'm
a
gonna
I
fan
feel
plan
like
it
art.
it's a
just
bit too early for
Do
Hugo
you guys
for
do you
the way
guys reckon
to
his
release.
his hair is gonna be red? Yeah,
it's the most suitable. Not gonna lie to you.
I
Most
think it's gonna
suitable.
be blue.
Oh hell no.
I think his hair is blue, personally.
Sonic the
Yeah.
Hedgehog, bro. That's what I'm gonna call him when I see it too. Sonic the
Sorry,
Hedgehog.
no,
He's gonna
trust
nothing like Sonic the
Fukakugen will get his own cover soon. Fukakugen will get his own cover soon.
Yeah, Loveness. Where can we find it? Where can we find it? Ashraf says Suki's gonna walk through naked again. Someone call him.
Man's
Fact,
gonna
too.
be man is gonna become the Flash when
Fact.
he finds out. Man's gonna like speed run like the
Yeah,
Flash.
Loveness. If you can, please let us know where we can get it.
Yeah, I would.
Where we can get the.
And
Oh, you dickhead! You dickhead!
you know,
Naughty, naughty! You teasing me?
you know,
Ah, this guy, man. See, I knew it
I
wasn't
respect
legit.
it. I respect it.
I
I'm not
knew it
gonna lie.
wasn't legit.
Are you full for it, bro?
Yeah, yeah, I did. You didn't say anything.
Because I didn't fall for it. I knew he
Okay.
was capping.
All right. All
Sure,
right.
buddy. Whatever
You're
you
the
say.
only one
All
who
right.
gave an answer. I was like, yo,
Now
is it right?
you was waiting on me to try and
No, I looked on Twitter. I
you was
was
waiting
searching
on
because I
me
knew it
to
was fake.
verify. So then, but then,
No, I already
yeah,
knew it was cap. Don't do it. I already knew
yeah,
it was
yeah,
cap.
yes.
Nah, bro. Yeah.
Sure, buddy.
uh,
Oh yeah, since I technically wasn't here, I guess I can give my thoughts on the chapter. I know it's a bit late, but why
yeah,
not?
yeah, yeah. Go on, go on. I forgot about that though.
Yeah, you forgot about my existence.
Yeah, bro. Well, you don't got a YouTube tag, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I don't have a YouTube tag in his
No,
bio.
because I literally can't. I try to type in your name and it doesn't show up, bro.
Bro, why is mine? I'm not even
Yeah, are
in
you on private
incognito
or something? I
mode.
don't know.
What is with? I can't be tagged with Luminosity. Now I can't be tagged with you. What
Yeah,
the hell?
it must be like a setting. You must have a setting on.
Bro, what is going? Anyway, I really enjoyed the chapter. You know, sideline characters actually getting some support and some attention, which is which is pretty rare with when it comes to the author. So I hope that continues up with more side characters get at least a little bit of screen time. And I'm liking Hugo as a character. He's very. I think he's actually. I think Ego. His philosophy is actually, in my opinion, kind of similar to Ego, in the sense of trying to find what you're good at and trying to improve upon that. But he kind of differentiates from Ego's philosophy by saying that your main focus or all most of your focus should just be on that one thing that you're good at or a couple things that you're good at, instead of Egos is like, yeah, you're really good at this one thing, but you still gotta improve in other areas.
Yeah,
So it's a
yeah.
very and he's a very interesting character that I think will hopefully, depending on the writing, will become a lot more interesting.
Okay.
And the Isagi midfielder agenda is winning, so I'm just happy for that. Me personally, as an Isagi hater, I personally am loving the Isagi admitting I'm a fucking midfielder. I get it.
Yeah, but this is what I
He
don't
ain't
like
built
about
for
Blue
it.
Lock. Blue
He
Lock
ain't
actually
built
makes,
for it. He ain't
but
built
Blue
for
Lock
that.
actually makes you feel like being a midfielder is a bad thing. Being a midfielder means like you're
I'm not
really
saying it's a
good.
bad thing. I know midfield's a good thing. It's just that Isagi's like it pains me so much that I'm a fucking midfielder at the end of the day. I
Li-
ain't built
His
for
hands
that
is
shit.
literally like he's literally crying because he's very good at football. He's literally crying because he's very good at football. That's what he's crying about.
That's just funny as heck to me. And the Isagi fans trying to defend their guy. That's just the funniest thing. Isagi fans defending Isagi, saying that, oh yeah, but he's still a striker. When quite literally the main character is not even on your side anymore. Quite literally, your guys' goat is just not on your side anymore.
Hmm. Yeah, but now I understand what Hugo meant by his second rate in terms of, because I thought he said his aptitude is second. So I think really the translation should have been is second rate when it comes to being a striker.
Yeah, because that was like up in the air of like what he meant
What
by
he meant by
Isagi
it,
being
yeah,
second.
being
It
second.
was either a couple of things that people were going through ahead was either second in Blue Lock, second to only Hugo and like Logic or something,
Mhm.
second to like, and but no, it comes to his second rate when it comes to his
He-
proficiency as a striker.
Yeah, that's what he meant. Yeah, yeah.
So it's very interesting to say the least.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
Loving
hope he gets subbed out because then all the fucking EC Glazers could cry.
it. What
I
did
don't know.
Isagi Glazers ever do to you?
I don't know if I want Sage to get sub out this game. I want him to
Actually,
struggle. I want him to struggle this entire match.
you have a point.
I'm
Now,
the same. I'm the same.
also, it's because of the fact that I know that a bunch of EC Glazers is going to be like, if he was in the pitch the whole entire time, they would have won.
But what?
From my brain.
But why are you on the Isagi Glazers
They
case
pissed
though?
me off.
Why?
They're the embodiment of
Who
pissing
did
me off.
it? Who done it?
Here's the thing. This is like bringing up Hugo's character. One of the
Mhm.
problems I have with EC Glaze is that they don't think of other characters as like characters in the story. They think of it as like, oh yeah, Isagi victim immediately, instead of an actual character that might give Isagi or other characters problems and a story and plot line. Like
Mm.
literally their first interaction with Bunny, a lot of most EC players is like he is an Isagi victim or he's going to be one.
Yeah.
That's
So Divine Dragon, yeah, Divine Dragon confirms it. It says saying his aptitude is number two means he is in the best position. He isn't in the best position for himself. He's implying his number one aptitude is a midfielder, and his number two aptitude is right. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Hey, it
that.
would have been funny if he was number third and his second was a defender.
yeah.
Shit,
Nah, I
Robert.
wish Hugo would have said your aptitude's number third. You're number three as a striker.
Homie said you're versatile, but you're not good for striker's position.
Yeah, man.
You're not that guy.
Um, you
Which
got
I mean,
actually a bum for putting a cam in striker.
I mean,
He's like the
all I'm
parents
saying is
can't
that I
achieve.
think in every single timed match, he's scoring a goal as maybe a midfielder.
But this
He's
is the
scoring
thing though.
almost all of his goals as a midfielder in timed matches.
This is the thing for me though. Egos put him up there as a do as one of two strikers, which means that Isagi should really have the leeway to fall into the midfield and link up the play, which is what he basically did here.
Yeah,
That's
he needs
basically
his
what he
less.
done.
Hey, at least he's gonna. At least I can continue the agenda if he's a last minute tap in merchant.
It's the last.
Last minute tapping. Hey, but not in the Ubers game. All the
I and here's
when
my
did he?
agenda
Was
though. My
he was
agenda
first
is
in the
that
PSG game as well.
every timed match that he was a part of, he's the last minute tap in
So
merchant.
against U20 and Nigeria. Okay, I see what he means.
And
Yeah,
also in the first selection, every single game that he scored a goal,
yeah, it was
it
right.
was a last minute tap in.
Mm. Yeah. Huh?
But
What
you have to remember,
the
tapping
what
literally means when
I
the ball's like bounce off the pole or some
A
shit.
waste of air and what wall there, buddy?
who
Who's a waste of air and
uh
water, man? Jeez.
Ego wants Isagi to achieve his dreams that he failed, bro. Do you know the thing is, right? I always thought that Ego was like the same as Isagi, like aptitude midfielder, but wanted to be striker. But I don't think he was. I think Ego might have actually just been a striker. I
I
think he
mean, he
might
was
have just been.
technically rivals with Noel Noah.
Yeah, so I do think
So
he might have just been an out and out striker. Um, but to be fair, the little image we see of Ego, younger, does look a lot like Isagi. Um, so we don't actually know, but the way he described his story is it tells me that he it doesn't really indicate that he was like Isagi. It indicates more he was a guy that had this one moment of glory and he just wanted to relive it.
Ego's a fraud. Ego is a
No, no,
fraud.
no, 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 no. He's a bowler. He's a bowler. He was definitely a
The
bowler.
moment he
Remember,
knew
bro.
that God wasn't on his side, he became crap. He quit. He rage quit. Not
Nah,
gonna
he,
lie,
he was obsessed. He was obsessed.
he was.
He's still obsessed now.
It
Yeah,
could have
because
been.
he wants the feeling again, the feeling that God's
Yeah,
on
it
his
could have
side.
been. It could have been that he tried
Please,
multiple
soccer
times to
God,
bring
I
back that
need
feeling.
this.
I think.
I need.
I think he attempted to bring back that feeling multiple times. Like that's why he created
Yeah,
the flow and luck. But when
yeah,
he realized those aren't working, he just decided to give up.
yeah. I think he. Oh, what's up, Lux? I think he
Lux.
literally for me I actually think
Luminosity Lux. Dang, that's crazy.
for me I actually think that what happened was after that moment because he was so fixated on recreating that sensation that he was probably messing up constantly, like constantly losing the ball, constantly putting his team in danger and all that stuff. And I think like someone had to be like, buddy, no,
I guess Ego's
maybe
whole entire downfall
maybe it's
kind of
time.
like Snuffy and Snuffy's like philosophy thing with like his backstory. It's kind of like a mirror to that.
Yes, sort of, because Snuffy's one was more like they got complacent because of the position they was in.
Yeah.
Whereas Ego's one, it seemed to become an obsession for him to play a certain way that was probably to the detriment of his team.
Yeah, but the idea of you're a person before you're a footballer,
Yeah.
I think Ego kind of forgot that. He kind of learned the hard way, like Snuffy, that about that kind of thought of he's a footballer first.
I don't, maybe,
We just
maybe,
have to get more of Ego's backstory to really.
yeah, yeah. But from
I
what from
think
what I understand from it is he probably could have continued being a footballer. It probably would have still been a damn good one if he had just stopped his obsession with trying to recreate that feeling.
mm, now, homies, you was wasting a bunch of billions of yen just to do this shit now.
Yeah, now
Well,
he's just
just
spending bare money trying to recreate that feeling, but in someone else.
Yeah,
Bro's like, you need to just be like me for real.
Yeah,
You
literally.
need to just be like me.
Homie
Literally.
said surpass me, bro. Surpass me.
Surpass me.
Well, that's good lucks, man. Um, Kira was right all along. What did Kira say? What did
I
Kira
I
what
think
say?
did
he
Kira say?
means brainwashing. I don't know.
I
Brainwashing part.
mean, ego. I think he did say that. Just like ego, this project was just like Leo said, brainwashing,
Yeah.
or
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. True. True.
was just
True. True. I mean.
manipulating
I
them.
mean. We saw what they did to Kunigami. That's crazy, bro. This is a high
Bro,
schooler, bro. He looked like
they gave him
he's been
PTSD.
tortured. It
They
looked
gave
like
him
he's been
PTSD
experimented on.
depression. They gave the guy PTSD depression, man.
It's crazy. Like the guy didn't even go home for the break, bro.
Okay,
He
even
did.
his key was
Oh my
grayed out,
god,
bro.
he
What
didn't.
what must his
What was his
parents be
family
thinking?
thinking of at the time? Like
Yeah.
they see all the blue lockers coming home while they're just like, "Where's where Nusuke? Where is he?"
No,
Where's
I
Ren?
don't think they see. I think the bus has a have a rival point. I like the. I don't think it goes in front of your house and stops you there, and like you come off the bus.
Yeah, but he never went home.
Yeah, that's what we're
He was
saying.
at the
We never
facilities.
went home. Well, he went. I'm guessing you went home during the whole entire like
No,
break in between
No,
the
he
like
didn't. He was at
days.
Blue.
No, he was
He
at the
didn't.
facilities.
He didn't go home
He didn't go home.
He didn't go home during like the whole
Yeah,
entire
yeah,
U20
yeah.
trip. The
During the
U20,
break, he didn't go home. Everyone else did.
when he was training. He was in Blue Lock boxing with the
bro.
other dude.
I
Yeah.
thought that at least he would have went home for like what a
Nope.
day.
No, no, no.
Like he about to tell his mom, "Hey, mom,
No.
I'm home."
Is there like a chance? Is there like a small chance where Kunigami's family he's dead?
No, no,
Huh?
no, no, no. Because they
No.
would have seen him on Blue Lock TV for
I
the
Oh
think they
yeah,
have.
Olympics.
that's
Yeah.
true.
I think they do. Yeah.
Bro has never went home a day after he went to Blue Lock.
Yeah, bro. That's wild. That I guess it's wild card for you. Yeah,
I think the
Like
one we need to
I
talk about the most is Nagi's parents, bro. Nagi's parents.
Nagi's
Nagi's
parents
parents I
don't
don't think
exist.
really cares
I
for
reckon
him.
they're abroad somewhere.
I don't think his parents care for him at all.
I
Really?
reckon Nagi's parents are abroad somewhere. Yeah, I reckon they because Nagi's a pretty smart guy, in it. So his parents are probably hyper smart and like they're probably abroad somewhere.
You say smart like he's something good, bro. He's not.
No, no, he is, isn't it? Isn't he
Nagi's
like second to Rio?
in intelligence.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in their school. Am I bugging? I'm pretty sure in their school,
I mean, in one like
Nagi scores second after Rio.
yeah, he did that, but then when it like wasn't there like an official like thing where it was rating his intelligence and it was like actually pretty low, but it might just have been because he was lazy.
I don't. No, I
So
must be
I don't
bugging.
know.
Maybe I'm bugging.
Also,
Maybe I'm bugging.
a question I want to ask is like, who do you think would have actually? Do you think Kunigami was the best fit for the wild card, or do you think there's probably players that would have fit the wild card better?
In terms of
No,
physicality,
I think. Yeah, go on, animation. My bad.
I was gonna say in terms of physicality, I think Kunigami was the best fit, like in terms of physicality.
I
For
was
sure.
gonna say the same
When it
thing.
was on.
I think maybe if they wild carded Tokimitsu, maybe that could have
Bro,
been
No,
that could be a
no,
what if.
that
What
could
if
have been a
Tokimitsu went to the
mad
wild
player
card and
though.
survived?
A Tokimitsu with a proper striker's ego.
Bar-
I'm just
That's
saying.
what I was like
Yeah,
thinking.
Barrow's a great shout. Barrow's a great shout.
Because he has been compared to Noel Noah before.
Barrow's a great shout. Who else? Who else could have just bulked out?
I asked Derry
You
this
know
and he
what?
said Isagi. And he said Isagi would have been the best.
I think IQ, bro. Throw IQ in there.
I
Mm.
Throw IQ in there, bro. He used to be a
IQ.
striker, and he was a good one as well, bro.
I
I think he was like average. I don't think he
center
was.
back being
No, no, no.
average.
He wasn't average. He was a really good a striker. But his issue was they wanted him to play, the all for one for all style. So that's why he became a defender because he said like in his backstory they said he was a good striker. He won nationals as a striker. That's how good he
Bro,
was.
the Nico agendas has
Yeah,
Nico has been
Nico's a crazy
Nico
bull.
Nico no Nico in this chapter did something insane.
Yeah, Nico's
Motherfucker
that guy
snuck
though,
up
man.
on Loki.
Nico's that guy, prodigy, man. He's not about to let Charles outdo him.
Now the agenda that Nico would have been a very top tier player if he started when he was like 4, like usually in other players.
Daniel said
So he
if
just went to the
Tucker
Walker, he
Mitchell
would have
went to
been
the
even
wild
more of
card,
a bum.
he would
But
have been
that's like an
just even
interesting.
more of a bum.
If he had like the wild card just mindset,
Think
bro,
about it. Just think about it. The strength of Toki Mitsu now with the aptitude of a Noel Noah and then a striker's mindset. Toki Mitsu could do bits. He could do bits.
what club would Kunigami have gone to if he did not go through the wild card?
An
If he
English
did
one, I
not
think.
go
Yeah,
to
mention.
I'm thinking probably he would have gone to the England
I think it would have been
league.
in an English team. Because that's good for physicality. Because remember, he's good at long shots. He was already physical.
He already did a knuckleball. He
Well,
did do a knuckleball.
he was
Yeah, and
well built.
Chigiri and Kunigami shippers could have rest in peace. They
He
could
was
have
he
slept.
was well built. I think if he didn't do the whole becoming a Noah Noah clone, he would have been really good, well suited to go to Manshine and train under Chris Prince.
Yeah, because they had like the same. Kunigami's original ego had
Hmm.
like the same as Chris Prince, a
Hero.
hero.
Yeah, yeah,
So really, I think, in my opinion, if he went to Manshine, I feel like Chris Prince would have more focused on Kunigami than Nagi.
yeah. I think
He's
so. I think so, and I think Chris Prince would have had him modeling as well.
yeah.
Model. Okay, bro.
Yeah, man. Kunigami with the fade, he was a good looking guy. Now with the mop,
Hell.
now
Kunigami with a
yeah, bro, he was fit. But now with the mop, yeah, I don't rate him so much.
I'm still under the agenda that one game he will be playing as center forward. He will be playing Kunigami will be playing as a striker position for at least one game.
Yeah, he will. He will. He will. He's Noah clone.
at
Because
least being a winger or something. I don't want like
I
defender. I don't want that anymore. I'm
I
tired of
don't
him.
I wholeheartedly think he's not a good defender. The only reason why he was a good defender is because he was up against Shido specifically. And he only did that for like what 10 minutes. If we put that into an original 90-minute game, motherfuckers out barely any time.
Yeah. Lux, you'll love this one. WJJHW says Isagi fans are literally the I support the character because he's the strongest, or I support the character because he will win at the end type of NPC fan.
So here's and also another problem I have is because Isagi fans are saying, "Oh yeah, I'm putting my stocks in Isagi." He's the fucking
He's the
main
main
character.
character,
He
bro.
doesn't get
You don't
stocks.
need to put stocks in main
He's
character.
done and performed good. He doesn't need stuff.
He's
What are they
going
talking?
to perform good anyway.
um, Dwayne Dennis says, "I told y'all Nico should be top three defenders by the end of the story."
I honestly think that's like I think that's a good chance, to be
I think
honest.
he's more suited as a DM though. Personally,
Yo, the fact that Japan is starting to sweat a little and friends are just chilling.
hmm.
Yeah,
Just chilling. I mean,
Yeah,
yes,
man.
that supposed best team in the world right now.
Yeah, but did you see how France have their badge, something in the middle, and then the sponsor, the kit sponsor.
Yeah.
Oh, P. I see
That,
P on it.
yeah, the one in the middle is the champions logo, so it means they won the last World Cup.
They won the
Yeah,
Well,
that's
yeah, they
the
did mention that the
yeah.
last World Cup
Well,
was, but
what the commentator said was they are the youngster team of
The adults.
the adults that actually won the World Cup. Now, but the badge on their chest suggests that they actually won the last U20 World Cup
U20.
as well.
I guess it makes sense because I do think Loki was on probably on the U20 team last time. Probably Hugo as well, depending on how old he
Nah,
was.
Loki would have been what 13 last
No,
Yeah,
it was like isn't it like 2 years in between each one? So isn't he like
15. Yeah, nah, I doubt he was playing.
yeah, I doubt that. Yeah,
I doubt he was playing.
I mean, Charles is playing right now, and he's 15.
no, he
Yeah,
was probably Loki was probably playing club ball. Like this
yeah.
thing.
I don't think Loki. Maybe I don't think he would have played U20. I think he would have played maybe U17 or something,
Yeah,
or U18.
Maybe.
Um, but yeah, that badge means that they're holders of the competition.
So yeah, yeah, Mister like best team in the world, I guess is.
wait, hold up. It's been 2 hours. Hold on. Whoa,
Yeah,
Oh
I've
yeah.
only
2 hours
been here
already.
for about an hour.
Okay. Yeah. That has flown by. To be fair. Um.
Yeah,
What was this? Just like Real Madrid fans, they support the club because the club has the best history, 15 UCL and shit.
yeah.
Oh, he's saying Isagi fans are like Real Madrid fans.
Bro,
And
Like
Danilo
really,
comes in with the
yeah.
Easter goat.
So here's
bro.
I always crack up that one like little line from Blue Lock saying a fan from Nagi saying Nagi should have went to Real. I laughed so hard in my head.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, why would Real want Nagi?
Oh, this is a good question. Uh Lops Lop says is it Lop? Yes, what club do you guys think Ugo plays for?
I don't there's so many different
There's just
I
so
guess
many.
we
How
could
do I say?
I I guess we could
You
ask
think he
like
plays in France?
he could play for a French team. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays for like a German team with Logic and
German league isn't, it's not up there though. It's not up there. I would imagine the new Gen 11 players are playing for top leagues. So
top leagues.
I mean Kaiser, like I said, I feel like Kaiser's bottom of new gen. So maybe he could play in Germany. But Spanish, English, French.
Actually, he might play for an England team
I
because of
He could play for an English team. I think he plays in France personally.
probably
I think he plays in France.
because the authors tends to just keep the players down where the country their country they're naturally from in.
And Lopso says I want him to play for Inter Milan. So he wants him to play in Spain. Sorry, in Italy. Um, but I think he plays in France, and I think he plays for Marseille, the Marseille equivalent team.
I hope we get to see what players clubs actually are because I think that's a pretty cool thing to see like where these professional players like play for and their bids.
That would be cool, but seeing the Nigerian players, I doubt we'll get that.
Yeah,
I doubt we'll get that. So Hugo's mindset makes a lot of sense. Probably for most of his career playing football, seeing somebody like Loki play, it makes sense why he thinks the way he thinks. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. When you see an a genetic anomaly like Loki, you have to like resign at that point to yeah, he's him and he's him in that position. Not and no one else will be able to touch that. So obviously, logically, you go down the route of what is the best for your position for your. I think he said personality, your physicality, and all that stuff. What is best, the best position for you in that according to those to those traits that you have. So yeah, it's very logical, and it like you said, it makes sense. It's very logical position to be to take. Um, but there's still other factors that maybe he doesn't take into account. You know, there's still other factors that maybe don't take into account, or there's still other metrics that could also help you in a separate position that he doesn't take into account.
Yeah, like look at Chris Prudence. I still don't know if he's like a genius or a talented learner, but I'm leaning more to talented learner. But he's on par with Noel Noah.
He's got everything. He's got everything. Um, but I'm trying to think of an example of uh an anomaly in his position.
I do agree, and I do like the theory that Hugo was a failed egoist, like he was playing. He's. I do like the idea that he was originally playing striker, but due to the fact that he found like you said, Loki, like this anomaly, so much of an anomaly that he just decided, and then he looked at himself and saying, "I'm not built like that.
Yeah,
I, I'm better as a midfielder. I'm built like that."
yeah.
But his philosophy his philosophy has to deal with his backstory in one way or another. Whether
Mhm,
it's like his traumatic like past, and for some reason all new Gen 11s have like a traumatic past, I guess.
mhm. Yeah, they do. They do. Which I hope that is not always the case, because sometimes there isn't trauma. Sometimes you just want to be good, so you become good.
No,
A
wait,
bit
wait.
a bit
If
like
there's
Isagi.
if not trust the American, if there's going to be an American new gen, he's not going to be racist. His tragic backstory is that he had to deal with racism.
Mm.
Mm.
Trust, that's probably it.
If Kaneshiro wants to go there, he should.
I
He
think
should.
he can tackle racism pretty well. I
Whole
think.
manga about to get canceled. Whole manga is about to get canceled.
Whole
A whole,
manga
a, a whole
canceled.
Greenlee about to get cancelled, bro.
Why you make this manga political? I know people will be screaming.
French league, come on,
In a
you
way,
know, you
people are
know they
still
barely have
saying.
any
In a
competition.
way, people
PSG
still
dominates every year.
complaining about
Yeah, PSG dominates every year, and that's how it is. But doesn't mean they don't still have talent there. I mean, where they get Mbappe from? Monaco.
Isn't Mbappe now in Real Madrid or something?
Yep, they did.
Yep.
Yeah, scored a bunch of goals. Now he's currently falling. Just
Broke,
I think he was injured
broke
for a little
all.
bit.
was he injured though? Yeah,
He
I don't
was
know.
injured. I think he's back from injury now, but I think he was injured for a little bit. He started off.
Oh,
He started off on fire. He started off the season on fire, though.
Xabi Alonso. Oh my God.
Yeah, Javi's been sacked. He's a good manager, though. I'd be scared of if he comes to the Premier League. I'd be
Like I
fearful.
think when he came in, they won like 13 matches
Hmm.
when he first came.
I mean, I think he's only lost like 2 games the whole season, Alonso. So it's
I'm
kind of
assuming that's impressive because usually only 2 games usually means that there's a lot.
yeah, it is. But such is the standards at Real Madrid that
Yeah,
even
yeah.
that's not enough.
His tactics was to like he wanted to buy that one player from Arsenal. Forgot his name.
Who, um,
He has
Saliba,
this like I can't remember. But there's this
what
one good player on that team, a pastor, I think.
the defender, no,
I
was
think
it
so. I
not?
don't know.
Did he?
I'll have to go back. Yeah, he wanted to buy him, but like
I'm trying
the
to
guy,
think.
the old head was like, no, they're not doing it. The lineup now, they're saying like the lineup currently is good enough.
Hmm. I've not seen any links to from any of our players to Barcelona. And I know Real Madrid really want Saliba, our defender. Um, I know they've been trying
Roberto.
to. They were waiting for him not to sign a new contract, but
Like,
man,
oh yeah,
man,
I've been meaning to ask you this, right? So, did Rayo like up in your like favorite characters list since your favorite club picked him, wanted him?
facts,
He,
facts.
you, Rayo just went up on your like favorites
Yeah,
list.
yeah. I mean, he went up for me. When was it? He went up for me. In the what do you call it? The Nigeria game. So before that,
This is what I'm wondering.
I
This is
didn't
what
rate him
I'm
tier one
wondering.
Hiyori this
Motherfucker's a
time.
fraud. I've been saying this. That guy's been overhyped. Hiyori is
Oh,
one of the
like
one.
like the people that were rating Rayo before the Nigeria game, I didn't see why. I think it was just the hype of the copy
Nah, I
ability.
think that he was a potential man, but now he's good.
Yeah, I think it was the hype of the copy ability. But now that he's actually using the copy ability well, then I rate him now. But
So
yeah, the fact that Arsenal picked him, of course, bro, that's my guy. That's my guy.
Yeah, I think I understand it now. Hiyori's suitable position is left wing back, and that's it. He's not moving up anymore.
man's not
It's
going
it's
anywhere.
it's not left wing. Piori at the left wing would cook. But
So, and I got
Not
so
currently.
happy
Not
about the
currently.
club that he went to, the club, the official bid that he went to, because I knew at the time for a little bit, I knew about football. I knew that I've heard Man United or Manshine United, the club that he got, is a place where talent dies. I was so happy that he already got
Currently
there.
struggling. Yeah, they're currently struggling.
no, see the thing is, right? Hiori's ideal position is the deep line playmaker. So center mid,
Even playmaking.
He already needs to be a center mid. Not only is he good at dribbling, for some reason they don't want to show that no more. He's great
If
at
I'm
passing,
being honest, if I'm
and
being honest, Hiyori should have been
he
English
has meta
striker.
vision. He's a center mid. He's a center mid, but
Yeah.
ego is, let's be honest, he's just not the best, not the
Charles
best
was always
manager.
Charles was always better. Charles was always better.
He's just not the best manager. He's a coach. He's a
Like if
coach.
I'm being
He can coach a good striker, but he can't manage a team.
I refuse to put the propaganda that Hiyori was better than Charles in the NEL. I refuse to push that. Refuse to be pushed by that propaganda. I do not care. Charles
What?
is better. Charles has been better.
Dedo's ass out here saying, "Oh, guys, because he's not looking, he's better, guys. He's better."
Yeah,
Hiyori's
Charles
not
is
looking,
not
guys.
looking. He's not looking. Even though
That's the agenda that Dedo pushes. I swear to you.
there's statements in the story that's stating that Charles's like pass to Shida was literally on that level, and every pass and every goal needs to be on the level of the Uber's game, end of the Uber's game to even
Yeah, but
be able to
even Charles
score.
surprised himself with that pass. By the way,
He was
that
surprised by
that
Shield
that
catching
that,
up to
that,
him.
that pass that Charles made was completely subconscious.
No, you did it on
Yeah,
purpose. Not
No, no, no,
yeah,
no.
he
he
did it
on
on
purpose.
purpose.
He passed the ball into where he thought was the most dangerous, but he didn't pass it with the intention of an actual pass. He played it with his contrarian nature just because that's the most dangerous place for it to be, not because he knew that someone would be there or he thought that someone would be there.
Yeah, that's the thing that shook him off. Sheeta was there.
Yeah,
Yeah, Shield
exactly,
was able to catch. He was intent. I feel like
exactly.
that was
But
the
many
intentional pass.
passes,
It's just that she
many
was like the first one to ever like be
the
able to go to those passes.
but the problem with that pass is Charles could make that pass 100 times again and no one catch it and he'll look stupid for it. It was luck. He lucked out.
Crazy, bro.
Shido was on the same wavelength.
Oh, they're gonna use luck now, bro. We can't do it now.
Luck is
Bro,
already a part of the game, bro. It's already a part of the manga, bro.
hey, there was no
Well,
luck.
you,
the
you
He
thing
can't
is,
you
the
can't
one
you can't
assist
you
he
can't
already
sla-
got was
you,
against Isagi in Ubers, and that's it.
you
With
can't
Isagi.
slander
that was
luck in blue lock because luck is a part of the sport. So you can't slander luck in blue lock when it comes to blue lock.
but
The end is at the end of the day, Charles is better, bro.
yeah, Charles is better. Charles is better than Yori. I really don't
I
hate to
I
slander
I
on
still
you
I still
Hiyori
have the
fan.
theory. I still have the theory. The reason why we never got Hiyori's metrics is because they would have been higher than Charles's.
No,
Bruh.
bro.
No, yeah, yeah.
I'm done.
Reason why we didn't
No,
get it is because they would have been higher than Charles's.
no. His
No.
literal ranking was what?
Okay, then why didn't we get Agaguri's? Why didn't
Why did we
We
get
didn't
was
get
it because it was too
Igaguri's
high?
because he sucks, bro. He sucks. He's
Why
not,
didn't we get any of the master strikers besides Chris Prince?
because they wouldn't have charted. They would have been off the chart.
Why didn't we get Augies? Why didn't we get Augies?
Argy's a side character, bro.
See, you're making me. Oh yeah, we got one for Charles. We got one for
Yeah, but
Charles. We got
How many times have we seen Charles now? 4 times, three separate occasions.
Okay.
Three separate occasions. Four separate occasions we've seen
You're
Charles.
not disproving my point. It's more like the author just gave up on the stats because didn't
How's
you?
that proving your point? That's not
Gives us the
proving your
side
point.
characters. He does give us
That's
the
not
side
proving your point.
characters.
Yeah, but that's not proving your point.
Literally, the amount of
Because
time
Charles
was
is the
introduced the same amount of times that flipping Augie was.
I said 4 occasions, and no, it's not the same amount of time that Argy was. We saw Charles in the videos before they played PXG. Then we saw Charles during the whole PXG game. Then we saw Charles in the Blue Lock facility training before the France match. Now we're seeing Charles in the France match, and he's scoring goals and getting assists, something that Argy was not able to
Yeah,
do.
but when we got Charles's official, you know, stat
Because
is
Charles
when
was already previewed to play a bigger role than Argy, clearly, because we've
but
seen it. Because we've seen
I
it.
just think the reason why the author just gave up on the stats, I just think he just gave up on it
Yeah, but
because it made no sense.
I would agree with you if we didn't already get most of Uber no what you what they call the Boston Mutants what do you call it, metrics. But the fact that he was omitted from that was because the author didn't want to give us his metrics at that time that he gave everyone else's, because at that time Hiyori wasn't at his best.
Well, he was then during the PXG game. Why didn't we get it then?
Because we didn't get it during because we didn't get it during the PhD game. We didn't get any metrics during the PhD games.
Yeah,
We didn't get any metrics during the PhD game. The last metrics we got were middle of Uber's game.
and Charles.
Hey, bro, he popped off and then
Charles,
fall.
Charles's one
He
came.
popped up.
Charles's one came at the same time as the. It even came before the Uber's guys.
It did. I swear it came like
Yeah, Charles what do you call it, Kaiser, Ness, um Lorenzo, and then the Ubers guys. They all
where.
came at the same time.
What is going on with Suki?
He's
What is going on with him?
he's on the event show.
Bro's in the shadow realm right now. Bro's in the shadow realm. Yo,
uh
Suki, where in the shadow realm are you? You hanging out with the dual monsters?
Rio from the jump was a treat. He was just on Nagi's sack. Rio from the jump was a dick. He literally wasn't a nice guy.
He was
But
a dick. Like, what kind of figure
he was a dick. Dick.
eater?
No, not eater. He was a dick. He was a dickhead. He was not he was not a nice person.
Mate, you see what I'm saying?
He
He
was
literally said dick first and then said head.
what I don't get it. Are you
It was
confused?
a literal dick, and then you said
Let me
head
just remove
afterwards.
Leo from the scene.
Are you confused, Leo? You do know they mean the same thing. Dickhead and dick. It means the exact same thing. So I don't get what it was so funny.
He's just saying that you acted sus for that. The way you said it was a little sus.
How? He
I
was
don't
a dick.
know. You know
Never
what?
ask me these things. I don't.
He was a dick. It's an insult. As in, he wasn't a nice person. He wasn't a good guy. Well, oh, it's because you guys are not English, probably.
No, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, man.
Yeah,
I knew what you meant.
it's probably because you. Yeah, yeah. It's an insult here. If you call someone a dick,
No,
it means they're a dickhead.
I
They're
know
not
what
a
you
nice
mean.
person.
Yes, I know what you mean, but my brain took that shit out of context.
Oh, right. It's all
Okay, Leo, are you?
okay. I was
I
confused. I was like, like, what's so funny? Yeah. So at the beginning, Rio was not a nice person. So
uh,
I couldn't get with him.
wait. I don't, bro. Who said he would ever block the Kaiser impact? No way in heck he would ever do that.
The manganese. Who said that?
Who said?
The manga needs to end after this arc. Not gonna lie, too many characters in the manga. I don't even feel excited for seeing new characters anymore. New character appear, shit, bad story, and shit start getting, huh? Fair.
Bro,
That's your opinion. That's fair. That's fair.
that is his. I'll be fair with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll play devil's advocate for both sides. It is fair about that because the author most recently isn't the best when it comes to side characters.
He does struggle to juggle multiple characters at the same time.
He, I will always have the agenda. He will be a great volleyball author.
Yeah, just a
But
sport with less character. He would have been a great tennis manga
Oh
or
hell no. Hell no.
Prince
no,
of Tennis.
Metavision is just seeing the entire court of the ball.
It's just one person. Oh,
He sees it all.
He says, like, imagine we see Japan adult team and the pro players. How many blue? How many backstories we're gonna have? We don't need backstories for the adult team.
Let's
To
be
be honest,
honest. There's going to be multiple backstories.
we don't really need the backstories though. Like we've not even had a Noah backstory like that, and he's the guy that everyone's trying to attain.
I think we got a snippet of it like in chapter one or some shit. It was a
We
spoiler.
know we just seen him on the street corner with a ball, and that's it.
That's
Well,
all
it
we
was
need.
implied that he went through a harsh environment because of what
No,
Ego
so
said.
it was implied that he grew up playing football on the streets.
Yeah, and what Ego
Which
was talking about, how the best football players go through the hardest struggles, it kind of implied that, and it showed Noah, so it kind of implied that
I'm not sure
he
if
had
that
like
was
a
the
tough
dialogue. I'd have to
childhood.
go back. From my memory, the dialogue was he grew up playing football in the streets. That's from my recollection, but I might be wrong. Um, but yeah,
Go back.
they showed him in the streets with a football. That's about it. That was his backstory.
Hey, we got the same amount of backstory from Ego's we got from Noah. We got from Ego's backstory, just him in a football, him playing with the football in a game.
Yeah,
That's all we got
we
from
just
him.
got him running. No, but
We'll
to be
probably
fair,
get
no,
a 2 for 1 back. We'll probably
Ego,
get 2 for 1 backstory with
Ego had an
Noah and
angel on him
Ego.
though.
You probably get a 2 for 1 backstory with Noah and Ego.
Maybe. If we get that far. Aren't stats only relative value to blue lock? That's what we like to think. There's no confirmation of that.
Not really.
So it's what we like to think. It's what would make the most sense.
It,
That,
I
that's what.
guess, but to be honest, Charles and um Ness have higher stat has like a higher total stat than Barrow, and Barrow has like more of a bid than both of those.
Mm, mm,
Because Barrow was like a 92, I believe. It was like a 92, and
mm,
Charles and Ness were 93s.
I'd have to look back.
But
Look back.
essentially, it would make a bit more.
I don't think Charles and Ness were 93 though.
They were 93.
I'd have to look back.
I remember this because Arrow was like talking about in a short, like, if inherently a stats make the one player better than another, then you would have to admit both Charles and Ness are just better players than Barrow and Nagi since they had like higher stat totals.
Mm.
and both Bar and Nagi I think had like 92s.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I'd have to look back at that. I can't remember. Uh, do you think when Cypher saw Bunny play in his mind, he realized he can never be that kind of player? Or
maybe not the first time, but I feel like when he more interacted with Bunny, he kind of had maybe that was like maybe a seed in the back of his head was like that. But then the more he was interacting with Bunny, if they were both in Real about the same time, then playing with him, that might have just started having the seed in his head saying that he's never going to be as good as Bunny.
Oh, Divine said, I don't think he always blocking a Kaiser impact like Charles did. I think he is.
Probably, bro.
I
I
think he
don't
is.
think so.
If you do know that that blocking of the Kaiser impact was a Metavision feat, right? It wasn't no physical, no, like it was just Metavision.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Charles' Metavision
and
was
he already has demonstrated that his Metavision is up there with Charles. He's
Mm,
already
some
demonstrated. You guys do know that Hiyori did outperform Charles at the end of the game, right?
hmm.
who
You
who
you you
outperformed
you know you
Charles?
you know Hiyori took the ball off Charles.
Nigga, that was on the start. Hold up.
It
Bro, that
wasn't
was
at the
the
start.
start of the
That was after
game.
PXT scored a one. It was the 1-0.
Yeah, but after that, what did Charles do?
Um, so Charles, this is what Charles did throughout the match.
Mhm.
Literally towards the end of the game is when he blocked the Kaiser impact.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
was just like, how did Hiyori outperform that?
bro. So you're telling me that you don't think Hiyori would have blocked it the same way Charles did?
Well, we saw throughout the entire PXG game that he kind of outread Isagi's metavision throughout.
He didn't outread Isagi's Metavision. That's not how it works, bro.
Yuri couldn't stop him until that
That
one.
ain't how. But he did
Yeah,
though.
yeah, the whole half, but before he already started figuring Charles out.
Yeah, exactly. He just had to figure him out because he already plays a contrarian style, and the whole uh Isagi's Metavision thing. That's not how Metavision works, bro. It's not how Metavision works. Metavision works in a way of allowing you to scan the pitch to know your surroundings. If you've not scanned the pitch, if you've not scanned the pitch beforehand, you won't know what's around you, which is what happened to Isagi. He didn't scan, but the way it's drawn obviously makes it hard for people to have that switch because if you look at how Metavision was introduced to us, not when Isagi first used it in the third selection, because he did use it in the third selection, but when he figured out the mechanism behind it through Kaiser scanning, it shows you that it's about turning your head, which is the scanning bit, turning your head so that you can see more of the pitch and input more information. So when you see a Metavision user being caught out, it's simply because they didn't scan the pitch, so they didn't have the full scope of information of what's around them, which is what also happens in real life football. Players always scan so that they know what's around them, and when they don't scan, tends to be the moment when they get the ball pinched off them.
I see, but dang,
So
I lost my
for
train of thought.
me,
What I was gonna say.
for me,
Oh,
if
now I remember.
for me, if Charles was able to read that Kaiser was gonna shoot and was able to see the best point to put himself to block that Kaiser impact, he already could do the exact same thing.
Where they got outsmarted. They might have just gotten outsmarted. No, imagine getting outsmarted by a 15-year-old that just acts like a crazy person.
So my thing is right. The metavision works off logic.
Yeah.
They all have logic and experience, right? Hiyori probably has the most experience out of no wait. Isagi's experience is up there. But Hiyori probably has more high level experience compared to an Isagi. But when it comes to Charles, we don't know how long he's been bowling for. But if say he's been in the PSG facilities for a long time, he'll have
Academy
a,
group.
he'll have he'll have just as much, if not more, ball knowledge than Hiyori. Sorry, experience than Hiyori. Now, the thing that the edge that Charles had over all the other Metavision users was his contrarian style. He would use he would take the most logical route, and then instead of taking the 99% out, he'll take the 1% out from that, and that will be the route he takes instead. And that's why it looked like he was outsmarting all the other Metavision users. But once they clocked that he was actually just taking the least obvious route, that's when Hiyori was able to clock onto him and stop him. It
Fair
was just
enough.
it wasn't that Hiyori it wasn't that that Charles's logic was above theirs. It was just because he wasn't applying logic the way it was supposed to be applied, and they just had to reverse the formula. It was the
Fair enough.
same. It was the same with Kaiser and Ness when they tried to stop what do you call it Charles. They stopped like 99% of his passing route, and he took the 1% that they didn't stop. But if Charles was just a normal guy, he would have been stopped in those moments. It was the contrarian in him that allowed him to bypass most of the reads that the other Metavision users were able to make. But once they clocked it, like I said, once they clocked it, the only way you could get Charles in now is if he could do a one-time pass.
So, also, Divine Dragon did say seemingly two different vision styles. That's true. He does seem to have two different ones.
Yeah, he does. It's two
Basic metavision and that weird.
they're two completely different. We don't actually know what that other eye pattern is.
This other area mostly specialized in passing. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it might not even be a
Probably.
metavision. It might just be like
I just think it's a different eye
yeah,
because of
a
the
specialist
one.
passing eye type
Because
of
one
thing.
we originally saw Charles's metavision, like the typical metavision
Yeah,
eye,
we saw.
then
Yeah,
changed to that other eye.
yeah,
And
yeah,
two, what like Arrow pointed out is that it has a different sound effect
yeah. Different
activated.
sound effect. It looks different as well.
Yeah, that's what I said before.
And I think I don't know if there's like a spinning effect as well or something like that.
I don't think it had like a spinning
I
effect.
can't
I mean, the
remember.
anime might make it a spinning effect, which I'm not going to complain.
Um, sort
So
of like you know how when in the anime when Rin went into the destroyer mode.
yeah, and then he
it-
spiraled, and then the
yeah, it
eyes like
spiraled and then it spun like I reckon it will be something similar to that.
I hope so. That was like a very cool like thing that they did
Hmm.
because we kind of I at least for me, I kind of figured that it was like spiraling at least a little bit by like what it was doing.
Yo, hold on. Yo, who is getting murdered in Suki's background?
Oh,
Bro,
something's going on. He's to the
something
back.
is going on. Suki
He's
is
to the
having his
back.
own
I
journey.
cannot be the only one who heard some type of screaming just now, bro.
No, no, no. But I've got him on mute, so there can't be any noise coming through that.
Bro,
I'm
maybe
hearing,
we need
I'm
to
hearing
maybe
right
we
now.
need to remove him from the screen. He's
Shall we? See,
I mean, I could remove him.
I already done it. Divine Dragon says Charles and Karasu stopped Kaiser Isagi team up at the end, and Hiyori barely did anything after that. Um,
Okay,
yeah.
do you
But
But
it
again, narratives. It wasn't Hiyori's moment to shine. It was Ness's.
do
Hiyori
you
actually made a pass that could have gone through, but the offer needed it not to go
do,
through.
do you guys think it's a good idea for at least one of the two, Shido or Baro or both, be good idea to sub them in?
Both of them. I need both of them, man.
Shido definitely, borrow maybe.
I both of them. Both of them.
Because a thing that I saw was, and Leo showed me like the video and the anime Greenlee video, is that of the whole entire thing of like it's not a good idea because Hugo would just read both Shido and Baro like Isagi did, which kind of has like holes in of itself.
Mm, mm.
Because when in the NEL did Isagi ever read Shido? That's my question. When in the NEL did Isagi ever read Shido?
The,
When Shido came to try and stop him from scoring
yeah,
his first
chapter
goal.
257. Yeah.
Okay. But without Kunigami like there, he wouldn't have. What the
Without
fuck
Kunigami,
is going
No.
on?
huh? What
Oh,
happened?
looky here,
Uh, that's actually
bro. Are you
Suki.
alive?
That's the real
Are
Suki.
you
You saw my
good?
Twitter. You saw my
You're on
Twitter.
mute. You're on mute. You're on mute.
One died just now.
Did someone die?
Bro.
Did you forget you were on the live stream? Dang.
Yeah.
What is going on? Man just said,
Oh my God.
"Did you see my Twitter?" I think he just said something Twitter and then just left. He
Oh, is it?
People are out here getting murdered.
bro.
What be going on in Suki's house, bro?
I don't know, man.
I swear that was his brother though. With
Yeah,
what
this is brother. This is
just
brother.
before.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, looky here.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you
we
hear?
can hear you. We can hear you.
Mentor. I went to Bible studies. What happened?
I swear your brother came through.
Oh, he just told me that he saw himself.
Yeah.
Look back on that clip. Hold up.
Yo, we gotta clip that. We gotta clip that.
Oh my god,
Facts.
We
bro.
gotta clip.
The same way we,
Uh,
bro, Suki, bro, turn your camera off sometimes, bro.
Bro, turn
Yeah,
your camera off, man, please.
Last time we caught your ass with no shirt on, bro, it's not
yeah,
nice, dog.
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Danilo says nah, he would still need to be smart enough to know what those reads are and contradict them. Facts. But like I said, he's got football experience because he's probably been in the academy, the PhD academy for most of his life. So he's got the football experience, he's got the knowledge, and he's really good at football. So he would know all those reads, and that's why he's able to take the contrarian route. But the only thing is, the other metavision users, they'll know all those same reads, but the thing is, they'll play in a logical way, so they'll take the highest percentile, the best probability, whereas Charles will take the lowest probability. That's the only difference. And that's what makes him able to outsmart most other players, even if they've got metavision. He says, I think Pablo will have Charles's eyes too. See, I thought that.
I,
I thought that when we first saw Pablo's metavision in the episode Nagi, I thought it was the Charles one, but then I realized now it's just like
I don't. I
inverted
feel like he would
party.
have used it while he was maybe because he like we've stated like the World 5 wasn't trying at all.
Yeah.
So maybe he could have it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised
Well,
because of
see, for me, it would make perfect sense if he does have it. Because you remember when we first see him against Isagi's team, Isagi and Rin's team, and the way he made that pass through, I think it was through Batra's legs or someone's legs, made that pass through. Before that, they zoomed in on his eyes, and he didn't have the metavision pattern then because it wasn't revealed just yet.
yeah, because I don't think the author really just thought of like an eye pattern. Like I
Yeah,
feel like that was like sitting in for like something there.
yeah. But they showed him looking at like his eyes moving around first, and then he made the pass. So I would have thought that would be the perfect place to retcon that into the Charles's passing vision. Um, my reaction to Charles's eyes was, oh, His Sharingan's evolved into Mangekyo Sharingan. See, it was a weird one because at first I thought it was just a his metavision pattern, his unique metavision pattern. But then we actually see his actual metavision pattern, and so that confirmed to me that that was a completely different eye to metavision. I don't think it's metavision. um, Charles has dribbled past three metavision users as well, but we don't know if those three used metavisions at the time. Yeah, true, true. But remember, guys, metavision doesn't make you better at tackling people. It just makes you better at reading the situation.
Seem the most logical way to do something,
Yeah.
which is naturally good and bad against geniuses. Because good is because Metavision just allows you to see the most logical path to deal with them,
Hmm.
but weak because of the fact that geniuses, depending on how good
Yeah.
they are, you could just not read them
Yeah. They could
at
just
all.
completely switch their train of thought completely.
So I think Predator is better in that sense of like it's not reading logic, it's just reading like narrowly focusing like what's in front of you.
Yeah. Which the perfect example would be when Isagi was about to stop Barrow for the like 17th time, and Barrow decides just to stop, and
Because he kind
Isagi
of
was
just like
went.
predicted Isagi was going to do that. He was because I
No,
don't
he
think
did. He
he
didn't
really.
predict. He didn't predict. He knew that Isagi was gonna do that because that was Isagi's pattern. But Isagi's the one that was doing the prediction that Barrow was gonna be here, so I'm gonna do this. But then Barrow's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that no more." Like he just completely switched his train of thought, and that's why it's even though Isagi was using metavision at the time, he's Barrow was still able to bypass that because he didn't take the logical route.
He just is. He's working. That's all.
Um
3 hours isn't a long time. We can
so
talk for
oh
just.
yeah, so it did make a clicking noise, I think. So I think that's the eye. Um yeah. So he only literally activated it to pass. But right till now, he's the only one that we've seen do that. And if you guys remember, Karasu in the third selection, his eyes looked a little bit different from what they currently look like now.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, the assassinized thing
Yeah.
that kind of like that was an interesting little.
I reckon the author wanted to do something with that, but he gave up on it. I reckon he gave up on it.
And it's
Uh,
also like Karasuch kind of changed as a character from
mhm,
that one game. So instead of going from the for the weakest people, he now
mhm.
goes for the strongest.
The,
So
the it could also be a thing where maybe that was supposed to be metavision, and he retconned it because obviously we know that
that
Karasu got metavision now, but we know that third selection was the first time we actually see metavision, and it was
no, then it wouldn't have been like what the red con would have been because like the gap is so close together, between Karasu's
yeah, yeah, yeah,
assassinized and
yeah.
then Isak.
but
So it wouldn't have made sense for that to be like the
but
first initial.
because the thing is, I think the switch happened in the match against U20, no? Because I think in
Yeah,
that match,
IQ got IQ
his
got the eye. Yeah.
I would have
yeah,
liked it,
I
but
forgot the eye, but Karasu's eyes they no longer did
I would have
the other circle thing.
I would have liked that Karasu got Predator Eye instead of Metavision.
Yeah, and then he uses it solely on defense because I feel like Assassin Eyes that was more of what Predator Eyes was supposed to be,
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
problem is Paris isn't restrictive, so he can't get it.
It's either that or the author decided to give Predator Eye the assassin eye ability. So instead of having a separate assassin eye, he decided, you know what, the defense Predator Eye can also be used in defense, and that and scrap the whole assassins thing. Because I do reckon he wanted to do something with that, and he just decided to change it. Because why was Karasu's eyes drawn like that the whole time during the third selection, and after that no longer? Oh, you missed her, Serena Glazer. You missed her. She was here.
No one calling my name saying I banned that dude. No one. I don't want to hear it today. I do
I
not want
even
to.
take cat at this point. That's crazy. Even taking
don't
cat
wanna
at
hear
this
it.
point is crazy
Bro,
work,
simp.
bro. Bro, I thought Serena Glazer. I thought you hated cat because yes, cat kept on saying wifey, and
At this
now,
point, I do not care, bro. Serena, you
bro,
win. You
get
win.
Raito,
Desperation.
you get off of take Leo's. I'm sorry,
Hey,
Serena Glazer, for all of like his Leo's like banning of you. He needs to get rid of his
You see now,
mod.
you're pushing it now because I know I want to ban him. That's the difference now. You're pushing
See,
me now. Make me
I knew
want
you
to
were
ban.
gonna ban that person.
I
Knock
never
it off.
wanted to. I never wanted to. You did that now. I want to ban him now.
No.
Oh, Dwayne Dennis says, I wonder if there's like a secondary team to the new Gen 11. Like, is it Kuriko no, like it is
Ooh, I
in
like
Kuriko
that.
no Basket with the uncrowned kings?
I like that. I like that.
But we would know about that by now.
Yeah, we would know about it,
Maybe
but
Argy's part of that.
maybe Hockey's part of that.
Uncrowned kings.
Oh no.
Now I always thought that Blue Lock would be the natural antithesis to um to the new Gen 11, but it seems to be Isagi, just Isagi, the antithesis. Isagi alone.
Bro, what's one rivalry that we need that is not Isagi's rivalry?
There is the most common one between Bar and Shida, which I'm more neutral towards. I don't really care too much about that one.
Sai versus Hiyori.
Nah, no.
Hey, yo,
He already knows beats.
you can keep that one, bro. You can keep that one. You
Yeah,
hear me
you
right?
can keep that one.
Oh, Sai
Sai
versus
versus
Hugo.
Hiyori.
You
Sai
can
versus
keep
Hugo is
that
never
one.
match right there. Sai versus Hugo. That's what I'm looking forward to. I want Sai to shut up that man. He's been talking too much, man. Destiny this, Destiny that. Can lions fucking fly?
Go for side,
Yeah,
bro.
facts,
Go
facts,
for
facts,
side.
facts.
He's at home
Sai
chilling on his
versus Hugo would be tough.
Mhm.
sofa Toshi. He's not getting up on that sofa.
So
I get
Fatoshi.
up there so
So-
Wait,
close.
what that?
He ain't never getting up from that sofa, Suki.
He's
Remember
never
that.
getting up from the couch.
Yeah.
If I get off that sofa, I'm
That's-
cooked.
Hey, the couch is too comfy. The couch is too comfy.
Fuck no, he has to take a piss, bro.
That's all he's doing.
And he has to go find his phone, start talking shit about Japan on social media.
That's all he's doing, bro. I'm sorry. We need someone from him.
Trust me, he has more feats than Nagi right now.
He has better feet than Nagi.
He has better feats than Nagi, who's
That's
played with
not a flex. That's not the flex you think it is. It's not.
It's not really the flex. That fraud Nagi is
It's
not
Nagi.
it. The
Nah, I just had
fraudulent
to say it
Nagi.
because that's Leo's boy. Wait, who's Leo's favorite character? Is it Nagi or someone else?
I think it is Nagi.
Nagi, no?
Yeah, that's why I put out Nagi.
Bruh, lore. Literally, you made a whole entire video. Lore accurate Sai is better than you think.
Yeah, I had to, man.
The
It was just
upscaling.
views. It wasn't like I was trying to say he was underrated or anything. It was just because Thunder God been posting lore accurate videos. They were been popping, so I'm like, oh, I need to do one on one of these guys. I'm like, Saitoshi is one person who like the community would never stop like disrespecting or respect. He's very in the middle, so he made sense. Nagi would also pop off too if I do a Nagi one, but I need him to come back. I can't just get the hate comments. That would be a hate comment video right there. Because unlike Sai, they have validation to hate on me. Kira versus Nishioka, I'm dead. Let's look at the comment section real quick.
Yeah, I got
Snoke told
10
you're
more
not-
minutes, and then I think we wrap it up because I'm falling asleep. Well, not falling asleep. but
I've been
I'm
falling asleep
tired.
this whole fucking stream.
Yeah.
You
I've
said
been
all
good.
you have no lives, bro. My brother's a demon for that.
Yeah, Suki has the most record for falling asleep on stream, right next to Raito.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey,
I
undefeated.
actually fell
Hey,
asleep, bro.
bro, actually fell asleep one live stream. Bro, I
Suki did it as well, but Suki was
Suki,
longer.
Suki has done it damn near every
I
single
did it
stream
for
I've
only
been on.
30 minutes. It was only 30 minutes, bro.
It was
and the
long,
moment
bro.
you
It was
heard,
like an
It
hour.
the
was only
moment you
30
heard a woman's
minutes.
voice,
Suki,
you
you fell
woke
asleep
up.
on your own live stream.
Bro fell asleep on his own live stream.
Why you fall
Every
asleep
time
on
this man,
why you laughing, right? So you fall asleep on
this,
your own FC. What the
Yeah,
hell you
but
talking
I
about?
had people here, bro.
I
Yeah,
had
but you
people
didn't
too.
have
What
an
do you
admin
mean?
until then.
I never just there. I had people too. What do you mean?
Dude, okay, since now I'm an admin, you can just go to sleep whenever you want, right?
Oh,
So, and I can take over.
Facts.
Yeah, and we can
That's
make it
oh,
that's
Pokemon
who is
true.
stream.
Suki Dere, bro? What the fuck is this Dere shit, bro?
Oh,
I'm
I
not
did.
Dere. I'm just a
yes,
goat.
it's either you're just chilling or you're just in a blanket wrapped up, ready to go nap, bro.
You
That's
didn't
the
take a nap,
that's the
bro.
problem.
I only have to wait 10 more minutes till I can do that.
You see?
Bachelor versus the new Gen 11
I'm
from.
already next to my bed right now, bro.
Oh, this is a good one. Bachelor versus the new Gen 11 from Brazil. The best dribblers of the next generation.
I
I
feel like
like
the
that.
best dribbler will show Bachua levels of like he will repeatedly continue to show different techniques. 'Cause I feel like Bachua needs to really evolve in that match because Bachua has the
Um,
constant theme of not
okay,
having like
I gotta go.
I see that.
a
Yeah,
So,
no worries.
good night, everyone.
Yeah, see you, bro.
Bro.
We'll be wrapping up soon,
See ya.
guys. Yeah, see you, Emerald. Um, user says, I still don't know why Rin shouldn't have metavision.
he
Don't
doesn't
have
he
metavision. He should be using it like second selection. Rin still copying side playstyle.
That's the thing. He's
Leo, stop
copying.
using
Like,
your fake accounts to roast me, bro. I see what you're doing, man.
that is not me, bro. Do
Fake
not do
accounts. No, the reason why he ain't got the metavision is because he's not a talented learner, my bro.
And then you could still copy someone's playstyle and be a genius. Nagy did it.
Mm-hmm.
Arrow did chopsticks. I don't know who playstyle, but he they can still learn new abilities and be geniuses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rin was a fake. He was a fake playmaker. Them
Yeah,
time frame.
Harin, he's not like that, bro. He's not like that.
It's
That's
just
not his
because he
true self.
had genetic levels too, so it was like he knew his brother to the core.
Yeah, he could probably only do that because that like with Sai, he probably couldn't really replicate like that with anyone else.
Yeah, and plus Ren is freaked out. He has his tongue shit, bro. So you know how it is. Definitely not looking at me right now.
I'm not. I'm me, not the other Leo.
What's that profile, bro? I thought that was Midoriya. What the hell is that?
It's like
It's like a
maybe I
little
don't
girl
know.
or something.
Toys R Us.
Some girl where it says a bay without a daughter. Huh? August, a daughter
How are you able to see that? I can't see
is a
shit,
day
bro.
Bro, how do
wasted.
you see
A
that?
day without a daughter is a day wasted. I
Yo,
zoomed in, bro.
he's a father. He's a father, bro. He's a.
I zoomed in. I
Wait,
zoomed
wait,
in.
wait. I'm confused. Why am I getting all this hate and then Serena's getting? Bro, what did I do wrong? Chat, what did I do wrong to y'all?
Who's
You
hate?
bring her again before you close. Hell no, bro. Hell
Is it because
no,
I
bro.
sleep too much? Is that the problem?
Matter of fact, bro, someone ring up Serena, bro.
It's because you left your laptop just staring at the ceiling, and then the bed was shaking and we was hearing noises, bro.
Oh, we were hearing. I thought you were. We thought someone was dying.
Yeah, we didn't know what.
Wait, how's the bed shaking when no one's on the bed? I'm confused as hell now.
We were seeing a lot of movement and then a noise. I was like, hello?
Hey,
What
hey,
happened?
hey, which couple is banging on my bed that I don't know about? Bro, what the heck's going on
Ghost?
when I'm not here,
you
bro?
tell you tell us. You tell us.
Maybe this stream is the perfect opportunity to find out, man. I have to go review the stream, understand
Bro,
who's
we didn't see anyone. We just saw the bed bouncing, the screen bouncing a little bit.
That's
We heard some
mental.
noises. Didn't know what it was, so I muted it.
Maybe my brother came to play 2K or something. Who knows?
Who knows?
Oh,
Man said he came in, saw a stream with an old guy. He asked if you guys have any lives. I'm like, Raito does. Animage, who knows?
You don't have any what?
A
lives.
lot.
Oh, hell
He
no.
said 3 hours. Is this what you guys be doing every week? He said yes.
Yeah,
He
yeah. Facts.
makes
Tell him,
makes the
tell
bills.
him, jump in.
He
Tell
asked if he
him.
has any Blue Lock knowledge, but we don't talk about Blue Lock in this place anyway, so maybe it's perfect for him.
Yeah, facts. We talk
Let's
about
even
everything.
finish the man trying game.
Hey, no ball in sight, bro. No ball in sight.
The Divine
Oh, we
Dragon
had so
says,
much ball in sights today. It's actually crazy. This is the
yeah,
most ball in
yeah,
sight in
facts,
a long
facts.
time.
Divine Dragon says, great stream. Yeah, Rin had a puppeteer playstyle where he was able to read and control the field. Yeah, he did. And I quite like that playstyle. He sort of combined it in with his latest playstyle in the towards the end of the PXG game. But that puppeteer playstyle was literally a playstyle derived from what when Sai left their team to go play for Spain, and he had to now take control of that team because Sai was the one in control of that team before him. Um, so again, is that's not Rin's true ego, but he's now made it part of his true ego. It seems. Uh, what else? I could swear I heard Dragon Ball sounds earlier. Anyone watching Dragon Ball play Dragon Ball? No.
I watched Dragon Ball, yeah.
Did you make any sound effects?
Cut,
Not
cut,
really.
cut, cut,
I was-
honey.
Oh, my brother was actually watching Dragon Ball before I came in. I heard him. I came in. I hear Super Saiyan
Maybe
3.
you still had the TV on or something.
No, no, no. But the thing was, I was on mute or something, wasn't I?
No, I muted you after because we was hearing noises.
You definitely want on mute, Suki. You definitely want on mute.
I thought Bible study was that crazy, bro. I'm like, hello?
No, I go to a different house for Bible study.
Oh, is it close?
It's
Yeah,
unless
it's
you're
only a 2 minute drive. My teacher is just 2 minutes away.
then it's
Ah,
that loud then? Y'all praising God that
You
much?
read it too much.
No, it's
now
just like
Bible
fun
study is
events. We
reading,
all
bro.
just learn about the Bible. Right now, we're learning about financing, scheduling. I learned what gross and net worth was today. Good stuff.
No,
Like I
nice.
be seeing it when I get paycheck. So gross net is like what you're projected to make without the taxes reduction
Without
and all that.
taxes, yeah.
And then net is like basically what your actual payment is,
hmm
and then
hmm
all that.
Now that's sick.
Mm.
Financial literacy, man, very important, guys.
Yeah,
Look
it's
it
very
up.
important before you
Look
become
it up.
broke bonkers on the streets.
Yeah, get to know, because they don't teach you this in school.
They don't teach
Um,
you. Yeah.
yeah, Dwayne Dennis says, I think it will make it better if the Brazilian is a defender because it would be easy to be able to read Batra because he's seen multiple different dribblers dribbling play styles.
I
Okay.
wouldn't really like that just because so many people have dealt with Bachira. I mean, not his Gengar, so it would be cool. I don't want that new gen to be the one who deals with Gengar, but I get what you're saying. But at the same time, it's like so many people have already dealt with Bachira, so it wouldn't be as interesting. I would love to see Blue Lock try to have to defend a Bachira of their own, kind of like
Mm.
how Arasuno had to try and deal with their own free quick duo in the Osamu twins. So I really want the new gen 11 player to be a twin, and the twin didn't become a new gen 11 because, hey, why would we make two of them twins if they have the same attributes and stuff?
Yeah. No,
Just like how,
I would love that as well.
yeah,
I I agree with that. I would love that. But I do think if we get a Brazilian new Gen 11, he'll winger probably.
yeah, that's what I mean. I want winger twins. Bro, Bachua hat trick with Loki cook for me. I can't lie. Bachua
He's
deserves
already
it,
had
man.
one, no?
No,
Oh, goals. We need goals.
No, did he get? No, that was Rio that got a brace in it. Wait, who got a brace in the last
Got a
game?
brace. Batcher got no one had a brace. It was Batcher had a hat trick of assists.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Hat trick of assists. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
We
Yeah.
could hear all that stuff, all the Dragon Ball stuff, huh? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear all Suki.
I'll tell my brother. I'll tell my brother.
It was like, what is that? What is that?
Put a hit in the background.
That
Praise
now,
God.
lucky you could get copyrighted. That's not good. And this
Nah,
is a
nah,
good.
nah. I don't think it was loud enough for that.
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
hoping
Then
not.
it's
Plus, we was talking over it, and then we was like, "What is
yeah,
that?" Um, Dwayne Dennis, just last one here. He says he could be a defender like Danny Carvajal. Incredible dribbling. Yeah, yeah, true, true. Danny
underrated player.
Carvajal, Marcelo as well. Great dribbler. Um, yeah,
Thiago Silva.
I guess so. I guess so. But I just don't trust Kaneshiro to make any more defending new gens, bro. That guy hates defenders.
Actually, it is a team of new gens though, because in chapter 4, the first time we even hear about it, he says you are part of the new generation 11 team. So it actually is a in position wise.
But the thing is, we see how he's treated Don Lorenzo, right? When
Yeah, so
the whole cover page with all the new Gen 11, not the cover page, the whole we saw a panel where we
26, I know what you mean.
yeah, we saw Sai, we saw Kaiser, we saw Loki, what's his name, Ugo, but guess who was missing? Don Lorenzo. Don Lorenzo wasn't about. Not the color panel. The do you know when they had them they had them reacting to the score line. That's what it
I
was.
said
Oh, that, yeah,
26.
yeah.
Yeah, they had them reacting to the score line. So we saw Kaiser's reaction. We saw
Bunny,
Sai's reactions. We saw Bunny's reaction. We saw obviously
Loki.
Hugo and Loki's reaction, but we never got to see Lorenzo's reaction. It's like man's not part of the team,
Nah, he don't care. That's the thing. He don't care about Izagi.
bro. Bro, Isagi's worth a lot of money now. Isagi's the richest, worth the most money in Blue Lock now. Surely he cares. He cares about the
Um,
moolah.
all right. He cares about the money, but he's like, it's Izagi, bro. What am I supposed to expect? He's good. Should I be obsessing watching this game every time? Yeah, nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair. But yeah, guys, I'll wrap it up here. Got work in the morning, so I gotta go to sleep.
Make sure you drop the outro, bro.
Yeah,
You forgot last
Uh,
time.
yeah, facts. Thanks everyone for joining in. Leo came in right at the end saying the author probably hates defenders because he had to play as one in the past. Most likely, most likely. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining in. Thanks you guys on the panel for jumping
No
in.
problem, bro. Welcome.
Um, and yeah, man, guys, we're here every week, same time, same place. So if you're free, jump in. Let your brothers know, let your sisters know, let your mothers know, your fathers know, your cousins, your uncles, your
No,
nieces,
I
your
feel you shouldn't leave,
nephews,
bro. Damn it. I was gonna tell you
your
he needs a line.
colleagues, your bosses, your teachers,
Teachers.
your
Okay, hold on.
I've run out of people. But let the world know we're here every week. They need to jump in. But yeah, man, thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you soon. Take
all
care.
right. See y'all.
Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm just saying it.